Thero, don't swear. Thero, don't swear. Thero, don't
Yeah,
swear.
seriously,
Thero,
Thero,
don't swear.
don't ruin this for all of us.
Do not say the effer word.
Potato.
What, effervescent?
Fire
Lesbian?
truck.
Thero!
Damn it!
That was a Scott Pilgrim reference.
The algorithm picked up on LGBTQ reference. Now this is
No!
normalized.
Oh,
Oh my god, right, the
Dang it.
vampires. That was also a part of the dream.
What?
Vampires?
oh
Guys
boy.
flipped
Yeah.
the truck, and then there were vampires.
No, the vampires were before Gaia slipped the truck in my dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just a typical Canadian Tuesday.
What the heck was going on? And I was in a mall with the vampires. But the vampires were in like a... It was very
Vampire
weird.
mall?
What? Oh, Monty, was Mallsoft playing?
I don't know what that means.
Mallsoft is one of the best genres of music of all time.
It is peak vibes.
They wanted a MacGuffin, but there were evil. There was a vampire war happening, and I was a referee because I was. Oh yeah, sorry, no, Octopimp was a vampire. That's right.
Huh?
The pimp was a vampire?
Yeah.
For context, everybody, this is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream.
This was
I'm
just
starting
a
to
dream.
wonder.
Oh
I
no,
had a-
she said too much.
I had a dream that Octo's like, "Hey, come over, let's hang out, watch play a video game, or talk about. I think we're gonna talk about Silent Hill." And I was like, "Sure thing, Octopimp." And I went to the address, and it was basically like Jack Skellington Halloween Town, complete with witches and stuff. And I wanted to go to where Octopimp was, but there was a giant angry mob of witches who were hunting down humans because they didn't want humans to mess with their garden because they had little gardens. And they were going to cast a spell on their vegetables to make them large, but the humans kept stealing the vegetables. And I just wanted to hang out with Octo, who happened to be a vampire, and they were hunting me down, and I was just like, I just want to hang out with my friend who just so happens to be a vampire. This sucks. And then it led to the War of the Vampires in the mall, where Alan Rickman was a vampire, and
I mean, he would be. Yeah.
Hello, montyglu.
And
He became
he
king
was
after Vincent Price.
This is the most appropriate thing to have happened.
and he made me Alan Rickman because Octo didn't want to compete in the Vampire Wars because Octopimp's like, nah, man, I got video games, I'm good. And I'm like, okay, Octopimp. But then this other vampire was like, no, human, who was Alan Rickman, was like, he needed me to call out other vampires who were fighting. Because for some reason, unlike all vampire lore, humans are immune to vampire fights. So I could basically be a scout for Alan Rickman. And
I just, that sentence alone is the best thing I've ever heard.
And so I did. I was like, hey, this female vampire is coming in on the left. The male vampire is coming on the right. They're fighting in the middle. So you could probably sneak a left side move. But just be aware, the female vampire, she's got two people with her. So just be aware. And Alan Rickman be like, thank you.
I'm about to risk it all.
Yeah.
I'm admittedly jealous that you can remember this much detail about your dreams. Because the most I ever remember is I think I was in school.
To be fair, I just woke up and I got I didn't slowly wake up. I immediately woke up, which is where my memory is the crispest. He wanted the sacred vampire orb, Alan Rickman, but
you dreamed a whole ass movie, Monty.
And then I remember distinctly he sent one of his vampire thralls forward to fight with this female vampire, and they were fighting. It was very violent. They were fighting over this. No, it was a female vampire, undistinguishable, and they were fighting on top of this giant government official desk, and they knocked it over, and they were slapping and scratching, and then they ended up you ever see there's a specific species of fish, this is going somewhere, I promise, that fight by making out?
Huh?
You know how they open up their mouths and they charge each other with their mouths open to assert dominance? These two vampires did it with their vampire fangs. They would fight with their mouth, and then one of them just gave up.
Clicking and clacking.
So
this has been my expression for
this. You mean like this?
Oh my god, you posted the Baki gif. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god, that's so accurate. What the hell? Except for that, but they're
Ladies and gentlemen, Baki is a wild anime.
So anyway, sorry, that was my dream. I'm sorry, I don't know. I remembered.
Oh man,
I'm proud
Do
of
not
you.
apologize for
Welcome
art.
to Vecna of Ruin, everybody.
First session.
For session 1, yeah.
That's
hope
how
everybody
we're
can hear
starting.
us. Everybody's listening.
I'm so
also,
sorry.
people have your number, Monty. People are saying like, Monty was late because she was sleeping. Called it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see we have a bunch of
Put
Mass
it on the
Effect
bingo
viewers.
card.
Well,
I'm sorry. Dude, it dumped another like half a foot of snow outside.
Damn.
Which obviously makes everybody sleepy. Like, that's just true.
God, I wish that would be.
What's
but,
snow like? It's raining here. That's considered rare.
Yeah.
It's raining in LA.
It's raining
It's
in
great.
LA?
It's
Oh
great.
my god.
That's just start of a musical number.
What?
Really?
I just imagine.
Is it look away from the
It's
sky?
raining. It's here to save the day. The drought. It will be over.
Is that a sky earthquake?
The people of LA slowly shambling into the middle of the street, looking up and opening their mouths like turkeys.
Shambling.
Well,
Go.
speaking of shambling, we need to get into the session, so let's introduce ourselves first, very briefly, starting with Mark Allen Jr. this time.
Oh gosh, starting with me. Well, hi, I'm Mark Allen Jr. You guys know me. I'm here all the time playing Digimans and stuff. Find me on Blue Sky, Mark Allen Jr. And here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Yeah, might stream this week, maybe on like a Friday, because it's a holiday weekend. So I don't know. We'll play games. It'll be cool. That's it. That's not my dog. You can't put that on me. Forgot this potato's very hot. I'm gonna throw it at Bosco.
I'm trying to make a post. Hi, you can find me at Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, or right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where tomorrow might be some throwback. No, tomorrow will actually be some D&D. Throwback will be on Thursday, maybe, depending upon what we end up doing for Thanksgiving. Friday, I might run some wrestling. Saturday, I'm actually off for once. It'll be some more Gateway. Sunday is the Lord's Day, and I have more football to fucking suffer through because they can't stop. Monday will be some more Stalwart Souls, and then Tuesday we'll be back here for all this great stuff. Also, later today, come check out Zan and I over on my channel, where we will be doing some Lasso Halo Infinite Edition with Level 1 EV and Artsy Heartsy. So yeah.
Right on.
Then I played Sneak King. I played just enough of it. I played just
Played
enough of it.
for anyone.
Ugh,
All right.
God.
Up next, vampire familiar montyglu.
Oh my gosh, hi. No, Alan Rickman friend, montyglu. Vampire Alan Rickman friend.
I wish we could all say we were Alan Rickman
Hello,
fans.
I am vampire Alan Rickman. It's the same
That's going on.
other Alan Rickman.
Just with sharper teeth.
Vampire Alan Rickman is going on the call sheet.
You can find me at montyglu basically everywhere. I'm streaming a ton. Tomorrow I will not be running D&D, very out of character. But Thursday I am doing Dungeon the Mad Mage. They just killed an Elder Brain. Friday is Final Fantasy 14. We're fighting a time machine. Saturday and Sunday I'm off, and then Monday probably some pickup games because I've been playing Kirby. So there might be some impromptu pickup games for Corbo. I also went to my first Warhammer tournament on the weekend, and I had a video about it. So yeah. Beyond that, check out my Blue Sky. I'm on there more now. I basically exclusively use Blue Sky at this point. Though I do still post on Twitter announcing streams. And then YouTube. I have shorts. I'm very proud of them. Please check them out. Not like the clothes, but like the YouTube shorts. Thank you.
Thank goodness you clarified, because I was.
They're
gonna
short
ask.
and easy to wear. Comfy and easy to wear, rather.
Pantaloons.
Right on.
Is a pantaloon a doubloon that's tired?
Yeah. Theropod art. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I was expecting, speaking of short, Theropod, but no.
Wow.
Hi everybody. It's me, your boy. Y'all can find me anywhere that's Theropod art. Blue Sky, Twitch for Affinity, YouTube. Commissions are open. I'll draw whatever you want. I'm doing some art streams this week. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. and Saturday, 3 p.m. art streams over on Twitch. That is it for me. Yep. That leaves Zan, I believe.
Yes, Analyst Grim.
If you ever want to find Thero, just look down. Hi.
There it is.
Wow.
You can find me.
Damage.
All right, okay.
You can find me over on my channel, twitch.tv/Zanalistgrim, absolutely roasting the shit out of his friends. After this is done, we're going to be doing some Halo Lasso on Halo Infinite. So if you want to see me curse and or stress read poetry from memory, that'll be there. Thursday, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, same damn place, same damn time. Saturday, twitch.tv/unexpectables at 6 p.m. PST. I believe we have Gateway, if I remember correctly. Connor, back me up. All right. If you don't know Gateway, you should get into Gateway. Gateway is fantastic. And then Monday, we're back at Stalwart Souls, so we don't have any more power issues. That's me.
All right. And I struggle to think I really even need to plug since I'm here and so are all of you.
Everyone's here.
So don't.
So I mean, you know what's
Rangers.
up, chat.
Do you know where you are,
Also,
chat?
I think this is the most people I've had in my chat just without any raids or anything for a long time. We got like 90 people in here.
Hey,
That's
Get
awesome.
appreciated,
used to it.
nerd.
Let's get them to partner.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hopefully. Yeah, I guess I'll read off some bits and subs and then we'll go ahead and get it started. We've got 2 raids from Skeletalpha and Hatling Hatoru.
Oh,
Thank
you
you
did
so
get
much.
rated, liar.
I did get rated. Well, it was earlier.
Can't believe you lied to us.
The
That's
vast
terrible.
majority of people in here are not from raids.
Or so you say.
So I say. There you go. More Thrandor, thank you for the 2 months of Prime subbage. Break a leg in-game. Have a great session, everyone.
That's mean.
More Thrandor, thank you for the 100 bits. Happy first episode, yay. More Thrandor, thank you for gifting... Thanks to the community.
Did they really?
Really gave
Amazing.
21 subs to the community.
Amazing.
Oh,
Darky Arts, thank you for the 5 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Callum Dross, thank you for the 10 bits. Wait, so is Monty Alan Rickman's version of a Renfield? Yes.
what does that mean?
It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Okay.
It's Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage, and it's amazing.
It's true. And Dark Lord Popo, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. And with that,
And
The music.
Oh, no, we got more.
are we ready? Oh, do we?
Oh.
Oh my God! Aggie!
Aggie with the 20 tier 1 subs. Let's go.
Thank you for gifting 20 subs to the community. 321 Agemo, thank you so much. Oh my God. And now there are over 100 people in here. Oh, shit.
Pressure time.
Gaming.
You are a fantastic DM. Glad we get more of you. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to try my
It's
best.
true.
Aw.
It's
But are you ready to come to a world of horror?
Wait, hold on, not careful. That's
well-
copywritten.
I'm gonna
You were
sue
with.
you.
I was with you until you said a world of wonder.
I said world of horror.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah.
Legally distinct World of Horror.
I'm just ready to come, so let's do it.
All right.
Phrasing.
No, I said exactly what I meant to say. Oh, it's that kind of open. Okay.
Mhm.
In the dead of the night, 5 adventurers toss and turn in their beds as they are accosted by terrors that they can barely comprehend, plagued by visions of a figure sitting in pitch blackness. Occasional bursts of wretched divine might illuminate the towering being's form. These scantest visions of light, reflecting onto its form, are what spawn your nightmares. The thousands of lives this horrid being has ended swirl around him, screaming soundlessly in their eternal torment as he stops his weaving of arcane sigils in the air. Your vision blackens around the edges as the mere gaze of a god thwarts your consciousness, and its words follow you into the waking world. Soon, I will have all that I need. Soon. And you all wake up in the city of Neverwinter. Which stands proudly on the Sword Coast, west and north of the Desserin Valley. 50 years ago, the city was nearly destroyed by the eruption of Mount Hotenau. Sorry, I'll get eviscerated. Hotenau. Mount Hotenau. Today, the city stands mostly rebuilt. It bustles with skilled tradespeople and intrepid adventurers, hardy townsfolk. Leadership in Neverwinter falls to Daggalt Neverember, Lord Protector of the city, and your employer. The city lacks a formal militia, so Lord Neverember often hires mercenaries and adventurers such as yourselves to keep the city secure. You were tasked by him to root out a growing cult of Vecna that you yourselves had discovered were operating in the city by thwarting a Zentarim plot. The day is yours, would-be adventurers, as you all finish your long rest.
Hooray.
And
Bless.
so, we're going to start things off by rolling a d20, everyone.
Oh, everyone rolls a d20?
Everyone rolls a d20.
Everyone.
Let's go
Get a
gambling!
d20.
7.
All right.
Monty,
Hey.
we're locked. We're locked.
High five.
Ow, why'd you hit me?
Sorry.
Kaxian
yours,
and
troll.
Os, roll again.
Alright. Oh.
I was
Aw.
praying I'd rolled an 18.
I know, me too. I was hoping we would tie again.
All right. So Kaxian, I'm going to keep your 5 in that case. Right.
And tie with Thero.
Tie with Thero.
As a Goliath, some would even say taller than your average, with uneven markings, heaves out of bed. Monty, would you like to describe your character?
Okay. Currently getting dressed in all of his many layers of clothing. Os is his name. He is an 8-foot tall Goliath, wearing a very long black jacket, with a collar or like a plate of metal over top of his shoulders and a large pauldron he wears on his left shoulder. He has a deep blue cape and 2 ribbons of fabric interlaced with armor plating on the front. He wears black gloves with metal over the back, kind of where the back of the hand would be, and greaves with metal on the toes and like the upper leg. He also has a sword almost the same height as him, that he kind of lashes to his back, and he takes his unlucky rock, as he will call it, and just kind of looks at it and puts it into a pouch near his, like, underneath his jacket, hidden out of sight.
As the strangely cold to the touch, unlucky rock, as you call it, you slip it in and get ready to go about your day, which consists of what, Os? What would Os's day-to-day be like?
He is going to kind of listen in on rumors, but more so he's going to check. I have the name. I have my notes. I'm a good student. He's going to keep an eye on the mute loot every now and again, just to, after it closes, just to check to see if anyone tries to swing by, or during the day even. Just keep an eye on it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, first roll of the game for
First
the
real
chat.
roll. Here it is. No pressure.
First real roll, yeah.
Perception. That almost was a 1, but it's a 14, thank God.
Strictly average.
14.
14.
You stop by the mute loot. The proprietor and owner, Rebeth Laririn, greets you warmly and welcomes you in. The shop looks a bit scorched, but more
I'll probably
or less...
help clean up a little bit more.
Sure. Rebeth appreciates your help. And you just keep an eye on the place for a good portion of the day. Rebeth even pays you for helping him. He pays you 10 gold.
Oh, I think I need to do that. But I will take
As
it.
the
That's Monty talking, not us.
It's the sort of young-looking half-elf with slicked black medium-length hair, which you obviously know was a target of a Zentarum plot, as they had hidden your unlucky stone inside one of his many loots.
Yeah, we kind of had a fight in his store, and I wanted to make sure that, 1, no more Zentarum show up, and 2, that I clean up, because it's a little bit of property damage.
Yeah.
That will be what Os will do for a little while. Just 'cause,
Your day passes, and other than a couple of gawkers wondering what happened, nobody really messes with or seems to be stalking or scouting the place. The day passes. Eventually, the two of you part, and you make your way down the many streets of Neverwinter. As we pull out and go to an aerial view, we then are taken to a much nicer looking abode. As another rather tall man, sort of silhouetted by the morning sun, awakens and places a mask over their face and a cowl over their head. Ed, would you like to describe your character?
I would. My character stands about 6'7", completely clad in what looks to be almost priestly robes of a whitish red nature, almost like a white with a red hue across it. The mask that he places over his face is completely black, except for little silver outlines where you can see downturned eye slits. And beneath the priestly robes are very heavy and sturdy armor. And he carries with him 3 weapons: a sword and shield, a long sword and typical shield with the emblem of a raven on it, and a very ornate looking double-bladed, almost staff with runes on either blade, curved at the tip, which he places across his back as he gets up.
Okay, and what would Malek's day look like?
Malek, the first thing he would like to do is find a temple to pray at, to both reflect on the visions that he's had to see if he can get any clarity from a higher power. And then once finishing that, he would probably begin to investigate the rest of the city to see if there's any remnants of this cult. And if possible, he would do so with his traveling companion if he wakes up after he's done at the temple.
You were looking specifically for a temple of the Raven Queen, yes?
Correct, if such one exists. Otherwise, he will take what he can find.
Go ahead and make a... I guess this would be a survival check?
Survival?
Yes.
Let us see. Come on, survival. Any minute. Oh, it's coming. 17.
17. You, look around the city, you, search high and low for anything that would look even remotely familiar to a temple of the Raven Queen. You don't find a temple specifically devoted to her. You do find a former temple of Tyr called the Hall of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
The Hall of Justice.
I was not going to say it, but yep.
I didn't name it. You also find a temple to Ogma, located at the end of a place called the Dolphin Bridge, called the House of Knowledge.
Would I know that Ogma is the god of what they're the god of? That being knowledge. I don't know if that's common knowledge.
Yeah, it's a greater deity,
Okay.
so you would probably know at least the basics.
And considering it's called the Hall of Justice, I would know that that's kind of Tyr's thing.
Yes, specifically the Hall of Justice is a former temple to Tyr. It's now used...
okay.
It's
now a brothel.
Sorry, I'm like scrolling through my own personal wiki here.
No, you're good.
It's been mostly left untouched. Actually, let me get more info for you. It's always fun. It just hasn't been used in a while. It's sort of been abandoned. Looks like for quite a bit.
Considering it's now non-denominational, I think that's probably what Malek would pick, especially if it's reclusive.
You, certain enough, you enter the Hall of Justice. It is, rather robust, like a large, stone temple with a red roof. In a little bit of disrepair, but it's still going. And you find a quiet spot. You see a beam of sunlight sort of shining in very cinematically down towards an altar, which currently has no symbology on it.
Are there any pews to kneel in, or does it look like people would typically just walk up to the altar and worship?
You can go to a pew if you like.
I think he would respect that and find a pew in the front row. And he will then kneel down. And from out of his robes, he will pull a holy symbol, which is also in the shape of what looks to be a raven. And he will tap it to his mask, and he will say to himself, but if anybody's near him, they will hear him recite a quick prayer. Requiem aeterna, erona romin, sparpeto lucia, interna sciante in pace. Which, for anybody who understands what he's saying, would be, I call you all souls, plague victims, above all other souls. I pray that near to God you be, speaking of the undead visage that he saw in his visions and what he knows that person to be, he will just say a brief prayer for those who have not yet found rest, and will try to reach out to his deity in doing so.
Okay. Make a religion check.
Religion. 6.
6.
That tracks.
Look, I'm proficient. I just didn't roll good.
As you're sort of knelt down in this sort of pious pose, you hear in the distance, "Ah! Ah!" As overhead you see soaring sort of a black bird.
This is outside the temple?
Outside of the temple.
If I'm not already outside the temple, I will stand up from the pew and move towards the doors to take a look at where it's flying.
You look up and it seems to be flying further into the city.
Without hesitation, almost taking it as the answer to what he was looking for, he is just going to follow in the direction of the raven.
Okay.
Or raven-like bird.
As you begin your day by following what you perceive to be as a sign from your chosen deity. The raven overhead, we pan up to see it cascading down into Neverwinter, past the Shining Serpent Inn. And currently waking up as the morning sun hits the skin of a rather pale individual. She opens her eyes, which contain these faint hints of starlight. And Mark, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. Aryl is an astral elf, currently rising from her trance, and in very practiced and measured movements, she pulls herself out of bed, walks across to the small wardrobe that is currently holding her traveling gear, and she will change into her robes, these sort of bluish purple robes clasped on with a brooch that contains a blue stone of some origin that seems unlike something you might find in anywhere near this area. And tying it all together, she stands to her full height to kind of smooth her dress out. She stands about 5 foot 5 inches. She has very long white hair, and for all intents and purposes could easily pass as any other elven woman, except for the black void that are her eyes. And as you mentioned, the light seems to collect in her eyes, showing constellations and small stars. She smiles very gently to herself and then will head out of the inn.
Okay. Aryl, what does your day in Neverwinter, your first day in Neverwinter, look like?
As she is here on a mission, she is going to do as she has done in previous cities that she has visited. She's going to head back towards the
Castle Never.
Castle Never, thank you. I couldn't remember if it was Never or Never Ember. And she will...
A lot of Nevers and a lot of winter in Neverwinter.
There's so
if you can believe
much. But she will meet with the, presumably the Lord Marshal, who would handle all of the scheduling and duties of the Lord Protector, and announce herself and wait for possible audience with the city's busiest man.
Yes, eventually, you were actually ushered in quite quickly as Lord Protector Daggalt Neverember rather eagerly invites you into his sort of, what would it be called? An audience chamber.
Mm-hmm.
The two of you are alone for the most part, save for a few members of the, I believe it was the Winter Shield Watch.
Yes. Right? Yes.
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 Yes. And for the benefit of the stream, I will go ahead and put his portrait back up.
Oh, here it comes.
Ooh.
The
Get ready, friends.
Contain yourself, chat. Oh.
As
That's
the
a man.
Lord of Neverwinter is
So
at your
dashing.
disposal.
Okay, I dispose of him.
Miss Cadence.
It is a pleasure again to meet your acquaintance, Lord Protector.
Yes, of course. Pleasure to meet you as well. On this fine morning.
I presume you have more time to meet with me and discuss my original reason for visiting this fine city.
Ah, yes, I'd blocked out time specifically for you, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that is quite generous of you.
You know, it is not every day an elf from the Astral Sea comes to visit my fair city.
Yes, there seem to be less and less of us, unfortunately.
Oh. Do you know why this is? Is this why you've come to seek my aid?
I'm afraid you may misunderstand. I am not necessarily seeking your aid, so much as I am seeking your knowledge. You see, my people have very little experience on this, well, in these lands.
I see. And, how many of your people are left in your retinue?
I'm afraid you have all of them in your audience at this time.
Ah, I see. Well, I will do my utmost in my power to make sure that your needs are seen and tended to. I'm willing to help in any way I can.
As he says that, she pulls out a very small book. A book that seems kind of impossibly small considering, you know, what it is her mission is. But it is big enough for her. And she will kind of open it up to a blank page, settle with a quill, and look to him. Then perhaps you may start by answering a few questions I have.
Of course.
Now, why Neverwinter? And for the sake of brevity, she will proceed to spend as much time as he will allow her to basically grill him on the history of this city, how it was founded, what makes it different from its neighbors, and also a little bit about the political balance of power in the region.
I would like you to make an insight check.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. He gives you a practiced, expansive history on Neverwinter and its city and its history. Hang on. I've got a section for this right here.
Watch out. He's got sections.
Neverwinter basically became a center of civilization and peace and culture. Basically ever since its founding. The Lord Neverember himself, he tells you, and he seems a little bit ashamed to admit that he was once a person of stature in Waterdeep as well. However, he is very brief and very lacking on details when it comes to that particular notion.
Sorry.
For her part, she doesn't grill him on that. Waterdeep is not a place she has visited yet, so she may inquire once she gets there, but she's more interested in what he has to say about this city right now.
Lord Neverember says that he is a descendant of Neverwinter's former rulers, and thus is the rightful Lord Protector of the city. He's invested a great deal of his own fortune to rebuild the city's infrastructure. I'm just trying to figure out what he would know.
Does he know a cure for that balding problem? Oh!
Okay.
Listen.
Oh!
How fucking dare you?
Magical hairlines can only go so far.
That's true.
This podcast was brought to you by Keeps.
I was gonna say,
No, it wasn't.
my hairline was
Incorrect.
infused. My hairline was infused by the great wizard Rogaine.
I was thinking the same thing.
Which actually sounds like a wizard name.
It
Which I hate.
does. It's straight up. There's so many like prescription products out there that would be great wizard names.
Yes, the great Archlich, Xanax.
It works though. I think
rang.
my favorite bit was in during a GDQ. There was a guy who had no idea about Pokemon, and they played a game with him called "Is it a medication or is it a Pokemon?" And he had to play, and he struggled at times. It was quite fun.
Mark, I will go ahead and give you the information that you've learned from Lord Neverember, but with your insight check, you sort of track that he doesn't tell you a lot that happened before his tenure as Lord Protector.
Okay. I imagine that as the conversation, every few moments, the conversation seems to kind of get close to that subject, and he very deftly steers the conversation away from it. So it becomes apparent by like the third time that he's strictly avoiding talking about it. And so after patiently letting him explain everything that he wishes to explain, she'll kind of circle back to it. So I'm very pleased to hear that you're so invested in the future of this city, but you've told me very little about its past.
He sort of seems to hitch a bit before he responds to you. Let me just go ahead and...
He needs to discuss with his court wizard, the mighty Zoloft, who is always accompanied by a traveling bard of jazz musicians for some reason.
It's true.
I know it's
crazy.
bad. I was clicking through my tabs and I did see the chat. I have to say, my Skylar Winddragon saying my beloved druid Aryl actually almost killed me. I was like, I had to mute immediately and be like, don't.
Yes, well, the history of the city, especially that before my reign, is archived in books and scrolls. There are a number of places in Neverwinter that you could do some research on the city's history. I can even recommend some. There's Moscato's Maps and Legends. There's also the House of Knowledge.
Ah,
You'll
both
understand
sound
that
wonderfully intriguing.
Indeed, you'll have to understand. I don't necessarily have enough time to go into an extensive account, but if you would like to do some research on your own end, that would be up to you.
Yes, of course, I completely understand. Perhaps you might assign a guide to take me to these places.
Of course. I will have one sent to you, and they can show you around.
And he gives you a large smile.
Most gracious of you, Lord Protector.
He bows to you. Well then, Miss Cadence. Do you have a title I should address you by?
Oh,
You've asked
please.
a lot of me, but I've unfortunately asked very little of you. I am curious.
There are some who would describe me a diplomat, perhaps ambassador, but Aryl is simply fine enough for me.
He smiles and nods. Well then, Aryl, my city is at your disposal. I shall have someone assigned to you, and you shall be shown wherever you like.
I am greatly appreciative of your willingness to share such knowledge. And I assure you, should you have any questions about my people, I am happy to respond in kind.
Of course. Of course. We shall have to schedule another meeting for that, then.
As your schedule allows. I am a very patient woman.
Well then. I will leave you to your day, then.
She'll kind of rise, folding the book in her hands, and give a polite curtsy. Lord Protector. And she'll kind of, as she turns to walk out, she will kind of, somewhat practiced, but almost flirtingly kind of toss her hair a little bit as she turns to walk away, and will take great pride in almost floating as she walks out of the room.
Mm-hmm. You stride down the sort of soft blue carpeting embroidered with emblems of snowflakes, seeming to be the symbol of Neverwinter itself, as you stride from the Lord Protector's audience chamber and into the city proper once again. A scribely-looking fellow strides up to you, adjusting a pair of spectacles and holding a few scrolls underneath his arm. And it seems that Lord Neverember has assigned you a guide to the city. And as he leads you about the town, we pan to an aerial view once again as I believe Thero, could you message me your other name briefly?
Sure.
Not the other name.
The other name?
What about second Pharaoh?
Is that what you mean?
First Thero first.
Oh! There you go.
City
As-
of Winterhold.
Rather than just waking up as the day sort of springs along, the sun begins to set, and at about midday, you hear the din of a bell being rung, and a bookie in a dank, smoky tavern enters a set ring and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, everything between and without, welcome! We have the fight of the century for you all tonight, folks. We have local champion, Braun the Breaker!" And a large human man wearing a singlet comes out, wearing sort of like a shoddy leather belt, flexing for the crowd. He's got like a bald head and a big beard, and he just goes, "Yeah!" As this rather large fellow comes in. And in this corner, making her way from across Faerun to challenge our local hero, it's none other than the slinking black dragon, the Worm.
And and just leaps into the ring. Yeah.
Would you like to describe what your character looks like currently?
Okay, currently, she is wearing a very gaudy outfit of like black leather. It's got like leather wings kind of floating out from the arms. There's accents of like neon acidic green, black makeup, and also her scales are painted black as well. And to go into more detail, Tuatara Windfury, currently the worm right now, appears to be about a 7-foot tall, tanned and muscular human that has some dark red draconic armoring. Well, it's black right now, but makeup fixed to various parts of her body. She has a massive, imposing, robust lizard-like tail attached to her lower back. It would drag along across the ground if it didn't curl upwards. She has creamy white hair done in sort of an asymmetrical mohawk-esque hairstyle. She also has an impressively large pair of eyes with bright amber pupils that contrast deeply with dark brown sclera.
Pharaoh, you're gonna get grounded.
Whatever do you mean?
Grounded.
Mm-hmm. She always carries herself with a smug smile and complete confidence, but in the ring, she just jumps in and points, just like, Braun the Breaker. You're not dealing with the average wrestler here, you whelp. You're in the ring with Tuatara Windfury, the wild worm, the busty brawler, the scaly scrapper, the pretty pugilist, the draconic duelist. And I don't just hoard treasure, I hoard victories over mortal scum like you. Come at me! And we're going to start wrestling, I guess.
Go ahead and make me a performance check with advantage.
Of course.
Let's
go.
Here we go.
I'm just going to... okay, with advantage, it's a 17. I'm going to warm up with some just meaty chops to his midsection.
All right, as you just slap him across the chest, you leave. Woo! The crowd goes. Woo! As
Ric Flair is there for some reason.
Yep. Well, every chop is a woo.
You see now like a big red welt the size of your palm arise on his chest, and he reels up and does the same to you.
It's just a chopping max.
A bit of a different reason at that.
Understandable.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, okay.
Here we go.
Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna try, like, flavor wise. Obviously, I'm doing an attack roll. I'm just gonna try to grab him for a choke slam.
Grab him for a choke slam, sure.
I've never.
14.
14?
Assuming.
Yeah.
What's the matter? What's the matter, Edward Bosco?
I've never been more proud of you in my life. There's nothing wrong.
He does what you've learned is his special move, where he sort of runs the ropes. He goes back and forth, bounces off one set of ropes, runs even faster to the other set of ropes, and then he charges right towards you, ready to clothesline you. But you see him coming. You grab him by the throat. As soon as he makes his way over to you, he sort of like reaches up and tries to claw at your hand, and you lift him up and off the ground and slam him into the mat. And he looks dazed. You go for the pin.
It's a little early for the pin, but I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Before you get the con save?
Go ahead and just roll a
athletics or acrobatics.
You're going for where the fuck did my D20 go?
Not so easy, is it, Connor?
I'm just gonna need you to roll a D20 for me.
Damn.
Okay.
There was some visceral behind that.
Okay, 15. That's pretty good on a just a D20. 15. That's pretty good.
You see, sort of a man who's been refereeing this fight in a black and white striped tunic. Slide onto the mat and go 1. And Braun is still looking dazed. Go ahead and roll it again.
Oh!
Oh, here we go.
Oh, 3!
As he's about to smack his hand into the mat a second time, he lifts his shoulder up off the mat.
And I'm gonna pop up as well. I'm gonna pop up as well and like start like yelling at the ref, like, stay out of my way! And like it gives an opening for Braun to do something as I'm turned away.
As you are yelling at
The ref, like it's fake yelling. I'm not actually talking. But how dare you get close to my glory?
The ref like raises his hands and says, "I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job." And while you're distracted with that, Braun the Breaker bounces off the ropes once again, and you turn around just in time to see his forearm collide with your neck.
Oh
my god!
And you are taken down to the mat. The crowd goes
Not
wild.
the breaker liner!
I'm gonna need you to roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh, get him. Kick out!
Oh no, a 4!
No, sell it! Damn it!
The referee goes, 1! Roll
Another
again.
one? Oh no!
Oh, no!
Ooh.
Ken,
kick out!
One more.
come on! I'm
Use
trying!
resiliency!
Jesus Christ. Discord didn't even want to send whatever that was.
Oh, sorry, 15, sorry. Oh, Connor, do you want to get Wallfly? It's still on Vecna.
There is no wallfly here.
There is no wallfly.
There's
Also-
only
It's
Overlord.
What are we-
Oh, shit.
The Overlord.
It's Overseer's time, baby. And you guys don't see the rolls yet. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is all flavor.
We're calling them out. You've heard.
We're calling them out. But yeah, 15.
15. Let's roll again. We roll the same number.
Oh, shit! Oh, okay, so we're like dueling dice. Okay. Oh no! 5 of it!
1 above you. Your winner and still champion of Neverwinter.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, and I'll like jump out of the ring and like kind of dive back into the back.
wrestle!
Dive into the back rooms, or not the back rooms, the
Dive into the back
enter
room.
a off yellow sort of office building.
No!
You head back and you begin to sort of take off all your makeup and you begin to dress in your adventurer's clothes.
And if Braun gets back there, Tara would immediately just be like, "Good stuff out there, man."
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to get here and arrive and wanting to see what the worm herself is capable of. But yeah, good fight out there. Good fight. Hey, if you're sticking around in Neverwinter for a while, feel free to challenge me again.
I mean,
you
if
really got the crowd pumped up.
they stood up like twice, it was crazy. Like,
You had it with the palm of your hand.
oh, this is what I live for. Oh, thank you so much, sir. She would like grab one of the arms and just like with both arms and just like shake it furiously.
Yeah, well. Well,
yeah.
I think I might take the rest of the day a little bit easy.
He's got this massive welt on his chest.
Yeah, it's just like a red palm print now.
It looks like rope burn around his throat.
Yeah. And don't worry, I got more in the chamber for the next round. I didn't even get a chance to use the breath weapon. And then she like winks at him.
Oh, well, we'll have to save that for round 2.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Tara would get dressed and probably just like probably try to find one of her friends or something.
Okay. You make your way out into Neverwinter proper, and you look for the companions that you'd met. And as you do, we'll sort of pan away once again. And
Connor, that was amazing.
Zan, where would you have ended up?
Yes,
I need a
Edward.
list of I need a list of your signatures and your finishers so I can upsell them.
Okay, I'll get you a list.
Good.
Kaxian will have been just outside the just outside like where the commotion of the match was, very much in a uncomfortable pose over himself, snoring very loudly with a empty bottle of wine next to him, and basically in the middle of the street.
All right, yeah. As you are snoring sort of blearily, you blink open your eyes as the midday sun shines down on you.
He'll kind of realize that how late it is, taking his shield from somewhere on his person and raising it over his head to get some sort of shade to kind of realize where he is in the city.
As blissful darkness overtakes you, you blearily blink your eyes open, and with a bit more of a clear head, you determine that you are next to some sort of tavern, as a lot of ruckus has awakened you, seemingly. You hear a 1, 2, 3.
He will belch quite loudly and realize that he has lost his charge and attempt to kind of deduce where he may have gone, kind of realizing how pious he is. He's going to try and figure out where the closest temple would be.
Okay, I need you to make a survival check with disadvantage.
Completely reasonable. Give me 1 second. 7.
7. You are relatively aware of your charge's motif, sort of. And so you go looking for crows or ravens, and you don't necessarily find anything.
You know, blackbirds of some kind.
You find a chicken.
Also, yeah,
also,
that was it. It was a chicken.
Also, did you describe your character?
Oh, yes.
Zan?
Yeah.
Zan, why don't you describe your
God,
character?
Zan, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Zan, I
Caxian's-
got you. That's
Yeah, thank you. Kaxian's gonna move. I was waiting for it. Kaxian's gonna move over, kind of realizing has no idea where his charge is gonna kind of walk over towards a pool of like a puddle, basically, try and clean himself up with the water. And in his reflection, there is a tall, rotund man with marble stone yet blotchy skin and bright green eyes. He has short, unkempt brown hair and that is graying and wildly untrimmed alongside of his short, kind of stubbly beard. He is adorned in half-plate, wears greens and whites of his noble house, though the color of the clothes is pretty washed away at this point. He also seems to sport a signet ring with his family's crest, which is a brown bear. He also carries a longsword and a shield, though the shield seems to be held upside down, giving the image of a bird falling to the ground. A small harp also hangs from his hip, and his face and stance look as though he is either drunk, sick, or both.
As you sort of kneel over a bucket of what you assume to be drinking water, catching your reflection. You lean back up and you begin to look around, and you realize rather quickly you were lost.
That does not deter him.
You begin following along, and it a couple of hours goes by. The sun is now beginning to set in Neverwinter. People begin to pack up their businesses, retreat to their homes, enjoy their nights in. And Kaxian, it's here that you see up in the distance a single black bird makes its way down and nests on the rooftop nearby, looking directly at you. And assuming that Malek is still following this raven.
He sure is.
Malek, you turn a corner, and you see the person you've been traveling with for a good while now, Kaxian Glass.
Kaxian will be looking up towards the bird. Oh, hello, good friend. You would not happen to have found an elven fellow in your company, would you? And just talking to this bird, yeah.
The raven, as you now see it, sort of looks over at the large armored individual rounding the corner.
My lord Corvus, it is exactly as I had planned. I knew I would find you here. Just took me a few moments.
Even under all of the armor and cloth, you can see the inhale and the sigh as he can tell the symptoms of a long night are still very much all over you. As he looks up at the bird and then looks back down to his friend, does this seem to be where the bird has led him, or does it fly off again?
As you take your eyes off the bird and look back up towards it, it's gone.
The sigh is even deeper. Well, great.
You look rather famished or parched. Shall we find our way towards the nearest eating and drinking establishment? I'm certain you have not eaten much today.
I believe the eating part will be fine, but you should stay away from the drink.
Nonsense.
No, I insist.
And he's going to grab you by the collar and walk you towards one of the nearby eateries.
Oh, so gracious, my lord, making sure that I'm walking on 2 feet and being very polite about it.
We do have appearances to keep up, after all.
Appearances? What are appearances other than... no, you're probably right.
As you,
Fantastic.
Malek, you haul Kaxian to a place that smells like a dining establishment, and the two of you sit down for a meal, and eventually night sets on the city of Neverwinter. You all know that you were charged by Lord Neverember to begin your patrols at around this hour. And eventually, throughout the course of your days, you all gather. You meet up as a single unit, as Lord Neverember has sort of grouped you all together for a specific task.
But Zito's not here.
He said a
Sorry.
specific task, not that specific task.
I see.
But
There's
if
more
it's
than one, you
specific
know.
one- But that would... Wait.
You begin your patrols. Looking high and low, the unlucky stone in your bag. You don't receive any other odd feelings from it.
Good. Piss
That
off,
is-
unlucky stone.
That is until you hear an anguished scream erupt from a nearby alley.
Us will immediately, and the rest of the party is with. We're like together at this point, right? Oh, Connor's dealing with the dogs.
Oh,
Oh,
What was that?
we're together at this point, correct? Just want to confirm that.
Yes, you are traveling together as a unit now, all 5 of you.
Hearing the scream, Os will turn towards the rest of his companions, kind of just give them a nod, and he is just gonna run towards the sound.
how can something that big move that quickly?
Hurry up!
Oh, right.
Malek will move much slower, much more cautious. Does the This is going to sound like a weird question. Can I insight if the scream sounds put on or if it sounds like a legitimate in danger scream?
Did we all hear it or just Oz hear it?
Insight. You all hear this.
Okay.
It is a loud scream.
Yeah. And because of that, if there's a way to insight it, if there's no way to tell because of how quick it happens.
I would like to incite the disembodied voice.
How familiar with screaming are you?
Honestly, for this character, very.
Okay. Ominous.
Yep. It's your call, Connor. If not, I totally get it.
Roll an insight.
All right. 23.
You recognize the sound of genuine terror and heartbreak, as it is not just a single scream. It is a series, like. Ah! Ah!
Well, with that insight check, then I will speed up to catch the rest of the party.
Okay, you, as a group, make your way to this nearby alley. The sound is coming from a slender human woman, clad in the light leather armor of a scout or an investigator. Clutched in her arms is the dead body of a human man, clad in a tattered gray robe. Make perception checks, all of you.
Perception.
23.
While they're perceptioning, Oz is going to kneel down.
Mark!
What the
We're
fuck
21
is happening?
brothers! Sorry, Monty.
No, it's all good. While they're perceptioning, Oz is going to kneel down towards the woman and just check to see if she's okay.
Kaxian, you're sort of a bit startled by all of this, and so actually, DC's fairly low. All of you would clock that these two individuals, the man and the woman, they bear a very striking resemblance to one another. Os, you kneel down to this woman.
Are you okay?
My brother, they killed my brother. And you look down at the man who just has the look of surprise burned onto the last expression he will ever make.
Which way did it go?
Empty, glassy-eyed look. As he has a arm draped over his stomach, and you notice he appears to be clutching something.
I am going to take my cloak. I'm going to put it around the woman, just to calm her down. And then I'm going to pry whatever he has from his hand and just look at it.
Cold, dead hands.
You grab his arm and you pull it away from his stomach. And as it does, his death grip is pulled away by your large Goliath fingers. And with a dull thump, a desiccated eyeball rolls out of the dead man's palm. And from somewhere in your pouch, you feel that stone boom, boom, pulse and thrum with energy. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Oh, great!
Oh, shit. Great. We found the eye already. We're doing great, guys.
Yeah.
This mystery will be over before lunchtime.
I rip out my eye and then put that eye in my eye.
Listen here, you.
Funny thing about that, a lot of people in early D&D history would like metagame any of like the pieces of Vecna to the point where DM started adding just the head of Vecna to try and get people to decapitate themselves to put the head.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
That's hilarious.
Just off instinct.
But hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
How you
Halftime
doing?
Show, chat.
How do you like all of our characters?
How do you like them apples?
How do you like them apples?
How do you like all of our characters? 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 How do you like all of our char
Yeah.
I like how exciting everyone's like side thing was. Like, I'm gonna talk to the leader of this nation. I'm gonna wrestle. I'm gonna pray it and follow a message from my god. I'm gonna get drunk, and I'm just like, I'm gonna sweep the floor.
Hey, no, that like
Oz
does a
is a
great
good
job of
boy.
establishing Oz
Very
as
good
like
boy.
a man of the people. Like
Fair enough.
you're the
yeah.
only one who checked in on the guy
The
whose
people's
store we almost
champion.
burned down.
That's fair. That's fair. I was worried about him.
I'll go ahead and
We need to have
see
Thero
if-
invade Flashbang. I mean,
I-
I'd do it.
The mitochondria of Vecna.
Oh my god. It's just a cell that's like got really angry eyebrows on it.
It's Plankton, but it's Vecna.
Darth Revan, don't you worry. I think we're going to share a lot of feelings in this particular game because that.
Oh, yeah.
You're
exactly.
the Kass.
A lot of people are asking, like, oh, who's what? What's this? And I'm like, stick around. You're going to find out. Citric King, no!
Yeah, Vecna's penis.
You
can
hide your
They're going secrets
forever, Cass.
Can you drink from the pancreas of Vecna?
Zenlita, if you're in chat, I need Plankton Vecna, please.
Plekna?
Plekna.
You're an artist, Thero. You can just
Yeah,
make
okay.
Plankton Vecna yourself.
But what
But-
Zen does is an art all its own. Like
True.
Monty,
True.
have you ever considered I am lazy?
Yeah.
not only have I considered it, I believe it.
On
I
it
love
after
this.
work? Okay.
I love this
Yeah.
Wait,
music.
Zen, you're watching this at work?
Yeah.
Damn.
Some
Oh,
people
you-
have jobs where they can listen to stuff.
You like
That's crazy.
You like the dulcet tone of Wesley Willis?
This is very like bam 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 bam.
I
It's like
can't
very. What was the name of that? The meme that went around for a while. It's like the journey.
Adrian
or
Brody
something like
Quest.
that. That's the one.
I'm
yeah.
so fresh you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh you can suck my nuts.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Also, I have uncropped the window, so now the rolls will be seen
Oh, nice.
for your viewing pleasure. But I'm going to grab
I
some
guess.
Dinrar, and I'll be right back.
Shell, don't call me
What's
out like
that?
this.
What's Dinrar?
You get a free trial.
Mhm.
A free trial of Dinrar? But can you
Also,
use it
Jeremy
to
Thompson,
unzip
thank
your
you for-
files?
Thank you for giving a tier with sub to Monty Glue. And
Heck
Mort
yeah.
Randor, thank you for giving a tier with sub to Citric King.
Heck yeah.
Mark, I think you make me break more than anyone else.
I'm
Other than
so
maybe
happy to hear
Connor.
that because I make stupid jokes so often that I forget that I make them. Like there's so many moments where I catch myself and I'm like, that was dumb. Why did I
It's
say
the
that?
it's the subtle background questions that usually get me.
Wait, what do you mean Iskan just won the marble race? There was a marble race?
Zito's
Iskan was
live,
in a
so
marble race?
Probably.
I didn't know you
I'm
could
gonna-
wild shape
There was
into
a
marble.
rabbit race that you
Grab
won.
something to drink.
I do know that, yes. Which, by the way, if there are any Unexpectables fans here, I've seen a lot of amazing fan art regarding that rabbit race. You guys are incredible. That's so awesome. So thank you for sharing that. And I'm glad that y'all were inspired because that was a big surprise for me. Because it was just a little fun moment. And I didn't anticipate everyone catching on to that so quickly. So
Thero, you're pretty small, right? Not in real life. I mean your character.
No, Tara's 7 feet tall.
Got it. Cool.
She is
And you're
the
gonna do
second
that?
tallest.
Really?
What?
Off the top rope?
Yes.
Bro, you
We gotta show
don't-
you some more wrestling, my dude.
No, you need to understand that not
you-
everyone who is tall weighs 300 pounds like Kane.
You also need to understand she's a fictional character that can do crazy
No,
shit.
listen. You can cast spells. You can talk to animals.
bigger than
But
Do
you
not
will
talk to
screw up
Bosco
professional
about
wrestling in
the
this
reality
house.
of his
Listen here, you.
fake wrestling in this fake setting.
Fucking-
How fucking dare you?
I can't believe Bosco is that much of a nerd that he needs his wrestling to be legit in his
I
tabletop
can't believe you would
RPG.
no. Mm-mm.
His
Maybe a
immersion has
moonsault.
been
Maybe.
broken.
Maybe a moonsault.
Okay, then
Dude.
what's a moonsault? What?
No, Thero, don't even ask that. Tell him right now you're just gonna do a standing Spanish fly. That's it.
I'm thinking like she's mostly going to specialize in
why do you know
slams.
that? Second of all, no.
Chad, it's like they're speaking in tongues or something.
Monty, this is what it's like when you and Gaijin talk about Warhammer.
Monty, I played a wrestling horse for you. You should have done your homework.
I didn't, because I respect myself too much.
Oh, damn. Oh, God.
Sorry, that's really
I've
mean.
seen the game. That is not true. How dare you?
You'll get caught up in the shots fired.
To be fair, I have Googled some of the most bizarre shit.
We got an ad break coming up. I'm going to let that roll over before you continue.
I will fully admit I had to look up like what like wrestling moves. Like somebody broke down like wrestling moves in like a 45-minute long video.
The choke slam for a 7-footer is great.
Yeah. I'd imagine she does lots of power slams and choke slams and lots of chopping. But
Listen,
chops are good.
Yeah.
Bosco.
If Tara does a moonsault to anyone, they're going to end up looking like this.
So the
Yeah, there's
reason I say
super
that, so
dead.
you remember
Yep.
Paul White when he was the giant in WCW, right? Paul White was close to 7 feet. I think he's like just in that area, and he was like 300 pounds. And he used to be able to do a moonsault. It was terrifying, but when he was really young, he could do it. So maybe
Connor,
they
you
could
can't
pull it off.
do that.
The Squidward Ice Crater, Travis A. Carey called it.
Yep, the Squidward ice creator, exactly. Now, did she do that with her ass or her boobs? Shrug emoji.
So are you heavy though, or are you just like thin and tall?
Yeah, she's heavy, all right.
In where she's heavy where it counts.
Yes. She's
So like
very
300 pounds.
I would say maybe like 250, 300 maybe. I don't. She's fictional. She's as heavy as she needs to be.
I'm gonna say if she's got some girth, a bonsai drop would be really good for them.
Okay.
Basically, it was a move that Yokozuna used to do, and some people still do. But they climb up to the second rope with the opponent under them. They jump off with their ass and just land on their chest and compress them into the mat. And it looks devastating if you're a big dude.
More than
What
looks
sting
devastating, it is devastating.
Huh?
What about the stink face?
The sting face is just another level of you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Imagine a fat Samoan ass right in your face. That's basically what a sting face is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, the Attitude Era
And not
was
with like
special.
wrestling tights on, with like one of those fucking sumo thongs on that they pull up so you get all the crack.
The Attitude Era was special, okay?
Yeah.
But
I
also,
was more the
Bosco,
ruthless
what do you
aggression
mean?
era, but
How
yeah.
do I know what a standing Spanish fly is?
It makes me proud. I didn't expect that. It's not a
Bosco.
common move. Yes, what's up, Monty?
Cedric just sent me the art for tomorrow for my character.
Let me see.
I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Send it to me privately. I want to see.
But do it in a public open forum.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's just like October. None of you are controlled by you.
That's true. Oh
fuck?
my
I love
god,
when that happens.
it's adorable.
He's so
Holy
cute.
shit, I love it.
All right, gang.
Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm just gonna be like, oh.
I have opened a bottle of wine. I'm ready.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, the
getting
role
wild
playing is
character.
getting a
Method.
little too real.
It's method.
Well, in that case,
We got
There
a
we
minute,
go.
folks.
All right, 1 second. I'm just gonna grab some water real fast.
Shahalem, I'm sorry that I can't ever do anything right. I apologize.
Oh, he
also
finally
explain to me
got it.
what's a Spanish fly?
So,
Well, okay,
you know what a
so
rock
there's
bottom
different
is?
kinds of Spanish.
I don't know what a rock bottom is either.
Okay, so you know what a choke slam is, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how they grab them by the throat and then throw the arm over the shoulder?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of the hand being around the throat, imagine it's your forearm. You throw that hand over,
Okay.
and then you flip backwards and do a flip with them where you're landing on your front and they land on their back.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks
It's a very
impressive.
acrobatic move that
The problem is
like,
it's done
very
to
few
death
people
now.
do. You said it's done to death now? Who's doing it now?
Yeah, it's not used as a finish anymore. It's just a transition move.
Really?
And so in that case, what's a Spanish fly?
With that,
So a Spanish fly is, I assume, if we're talking about that was a standing one, you typically do it off the top of the turnbuckle because you get more air because you're flipping backwards.
because
But
a
some
lot
people
of
do it just
people
standing
early
up.
days couldn't rotate enough to do it from a standing position. Not necessarily the person performing the move, but their partner who has to take the hit. It's very acrobatic and it requires a lot of like agility from both people to do a standing Spanish fly, but off the turnbuckle it's easier because you've got so much air. It just hurts more.
Connor, we're gonna have so much fun this campaign.
Citric, if you ever catch me drinking rosé alone, something is deeply wrong, and I need you to do a wellness check on me. No, I am not drinking rosé.
You're a white wine guy, yeah?
Are you drinking the homemade wine that you finally got your hands on?
No. Again, special occasions. Special occasions. Same with whites. I usually save for special occasion. No, I am drinking a Cabernet Sauvignon.
But not a Sauvignon Blanc.
Is it kangaroo?
You heard it first, folks. The whites are for special occasions.
I didn't want to say it.
White
but I'm
wine
glad
gives me a
someone else
headache if
got
I
it.
just drink it. Okay.
Honestly, fair. The whites do give you a headache. That's legit.
That's true. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm back.
We're back.
Welcome
back
back.
Cool.
Alrighty.
So, Thera, which one of us are you dragging in the ring next?
Dude, let's get Oz in the ring. That'd
Oz
be funny.
versus the worm would be awesome.
I just love the idea of you having to like talk somebody through it. Like, no, you're actually supposed to go down. Why would
Oh
I
my
go
god,
down?
Oz's
You didn't
finishing
even hit
move
me
is
that
called
hard.
the awesome move. OSSOME.
Here's the thing, though, Thera. You could trick him. I'm sure. Find some way to trick him into the ring.
They're so big. We'll call them Awesome Kong.
I want Oz to like spear somebody in the ring and they just like fold in half.
No, that's
You
Braun
break
the
in
Breaker's
half.
move, dude. You can't
He didn't-
steal other people's moves.
He didn't spear, he clotheslined.
Yeah,
That's
spear
the
is different.
Steiner liner. That's a signature. God,
Yeah, but it's
duh.
not a
I'm in
spear.
hell.
He
I'm
didn't
so
even
happy
bring
right
the
now.
dogs out.
This is how
Monty,
I
why do you
feel
think I-
when I
why do
don't
you think
get
I
the
busted out
memes.
the
This
wine?
is how I feel, Monty.
Is this how Marlin felt when the turtle was talking to him?
Oh yeah, I feel like Marlin right now. It's like they're speaking in tongues or something. I can't understand.
Remember, rip, right,
Uh-oh, the music has come back. We're back
Yep,
in an alley.
yep,
Here
yep.
we go.
Monty,
Alright.
I would explain it to you, but I don't want to.
Thank you. All right,
It's funnier this way.
I'm ready, Connor.
back to
I am
horror.
also ready. My body's ready. I have been prepared.
Oh man, I really don't want Oz to pick up this eye too.
Then don't.
Yes,
Yeah.
we return. We return, and Oz, you've already placed a cloak around this woman's shoulders. She appears to be no older than her mid-20s, maybe. Whoever would like to can make me a history check.
History.
I will. I can.
I'll try.
History. 18.
I'll take a 16.
Oh my god.
Yay.
20, 21.
Natural 21.
Natural 21.
Oz will not because he has no idea.
Okay, everybody
What is
except
history?
Oz. You look at this woman. These two, actually, individuals. And you realize something. As you were making your way through Castle Never, you've seen these two. They were in, sort of the retinue of people that were in the chamber when, you met with, Lord Neverember for the second time.
They were
Basically,
in the audience chamber?
They were there with you.
Huh.
But yes, you do recognize these two individuals.
Has Oz called attention at all to the eye that he has discovered?
Oz will beckon over, probably you. Where are my notes? Hold on. Lyra? Oh, Aryl. That's right.
Aryl, yeah.
Got it backwards. I'll beckon you over.
She will step to your side.
Another one. Something a lot like the unlucky rock we found the other day.
That would make it extremely dangerous. Allow me. And without touching it, she's going to take a look at it, and I will cast Detect Magic. Maybe. Where is it? Yes, I did have it prepared. Oh.
Okay. What does your detect magic look like?
As Aryl kind of waves a hand over the object, you guys have noticed before when she casts magic, there's a lot of triangles that she traces into the air. And in a similar vein, she kind of traces a triangle with her palm, and a slight purple haze kind of fills the area between her palm and the object. As she removes her palm, it kind of creates what almost looks like a very transparent, translucent portcullis, like a window that seems to peer through the arcane as a sort of scope over the object.
And as you do, this sort of purple, starry fog begins to emanate from you. It passes over this eye, and you immediately... The fog tinges yellow around the eye, and you know for a fact that that means that divination magic is in play.
Recalling the previous item, the same was true of that one, correct?
The previous...
It was necromancy.
It was necromancy.
Unlucky Rock is necromancy, yeah.
Okay, so this is divination only.
This is divination only.
Okay. She'll kind of turn back to Oz. Does it fill you with that same sense of dread?
I will sniff the air, and I will do my divine sense.
Sure enough, Oz, as you narrow your perception to this small object, you get a very similar feeling to the Unlucky Rock.
It is similar.
Still not touching it, but kind of holding the detect magic. She's going to turn to the young woman. Do you know why your brother might have had such an item?
She... As you guys were investigating, she begins to regain her composure. She's still just staring at him, almost in disbelief of the situation.
Miss?
He had infiltrated a cult somewhere in the catacombs of Neverwinter. We were asked on behest of Lord Protector Neverember to investigate this cult of Vecna, we believe.
As were we.
Yes.
Did your brother take this item from the cult?
He was undercover. We were supposed to rendezvous here. I found him like this.
You saw no one else around. Look at me.
No. No one else around.
Not that I doubt. I just want an insight to make sure that she's not, like, her memory's scuttled from the, shock. I'm not saying she's trustworthy. I just want to make sure that
she pulls out a dagger and stabs you.
I ain't saying shit.
I killed him myself. Yeah.
16. Assuming you're okay with that, Connor. I rolled
16. Yeah, she doesn't even really appear to be trying to hide her emotions at all, other than trying to clearly calm herself down. She quite clearly startled and maybe a little traumatized by what she's just seen. She is trying to tell you the truth to the best of her ability. Nothing seems to be unnatural about the way she's responding to you. And she appears to be trying to tell you the truth to the best of her ability.
While that is happening, Can I check the body to try and get a sense of how long he might have been dead?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask, what visible wounds does he have?
As the group is doing somewhat of a impromptu autopsy, Kaxian's going to try and distract away from the body for a moment by taking off kind of his overcoat and kind of draping it over the woman's shoulders and kind of offering just kind of trying to help her keep warm and get out of necessarily the direness of the situation.
This woman's gonna be covered by all of our gear by the end of the night.
Evelyn never has two coats at home.
A cloak,
God, no.
this jacket. Here, have a bedroll, maybe a blanket.
A monocle
them
for
to
some
touch my
reason.
stuff.
You know what?
Ew.
Have my armor.
And my axe.
Just wedged in Terra's
They're
cleavage.
encumbered immediately.
But yeah, any visible wounds on the body?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation? Oh no. 9.
25.
That's much better.
Okay. It makes sense because
Tara's just like, he's dead.
as you look over the body, you don't see any visible wounds. It's odd. You thought maybe he was clenching like a knife wound on his stomach at first, but you don't see any blood. Aryl, however, with your investigation check, go ahead and give me an Arcana check for free.
Oh.
Oh boy.
19.
Christ.
Looking over his body, you can clearly see that he looks emaciated. The skin is around his arms is sort of like clung tightly to his bones, and he's got gaunt cheeks, sunken in eyes, no visible wounds of any kind, and he doesn't necessarily look starved or like he was kept in captivity. With your Arcana check, you get the sense that this sort of the state that he's in right now was done to him very quickly.
He got like his life force like right out.
Lord Corvus, might you join us a moment?
Aryl? Or go ahead.
He will step up and instantly upon seeing the eye, now that he's close enough, Connor, would he understand the symbology of what that means?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to you for free. This, having seen everything you've seen up until now, with all of the symbology and the iconography on the stone, and now the eyeball, putting the pieces together, you can quite clearly see generally a single eye is often used to be represented as a sign of Vecna.
You will watch as he approaches anyone who's paying attention. There is a very strong grasp upon his longsword at his hip as he resists the urge to pull out the sword and immediately destroy the eye, and instead tries to focus on the body at hand. But it is very clear in his mannerisms, even without seeing his face, that he is very displeased at the sight of that eye. But looking over the body, you said it was emaciated. Does it look like it was done magically so, or does it look like it has been deprived of food and water for a long period of time?
Go ahead.
Aryl just got, and so I was going to tell you this. She, as you walk up, if you could stay your anger a moment. This man seems to have been accosted by magic that may have drained his very life force.
Do you think that eye on his body may have done this? If it is as evil as the unlucky rock?
I am not certain. The eye itself gives off a distinct sense of divine nature, but magical abilities such as these tend to be more necromancy. Perhaps the Lord Corvus might have some perspective.
Considering my knowledge of the divine, is there anything I can glean from that eye if I were to take a look?
There's already a detect magic casted on it, so
Yeah, you got divination from the detect magic on it.
Mm-hmm.
and I got divine sense. I got the same
It's evil.
haunting.
Yeah,
It's definitely
very much detecting evil from the eye.
Evil eye. Also, anybody would notice this. Tara looks absolutely disgusted at the body and like looks like she's about to vomit, but she's keeping it in.
The woman speaks up.
I found this on him.
Looks over.
She holds out what looks to be a folded piece of parchment.
Oh.
Oz takes it and will unfold it. We're reaching out to let you know about your car's extended warranty.
No!
Your mount's extended warranty.
Your UPS package has been lost. Please
Oh.
click this link to Sorry.
I will open it up though.
You open it up.
Sorry, I'm making some levity. It's sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is terrible.
It's scrawled in a hurried hand. It basically says, I must report this to Lord Neverember. The eye seems to track them to their nest.
Oh.
Can you type that out for me?
That makes sense.
So sorry, Connor. So I have that for my notes.
I must report to Lord Neverember. This eye seems to be able to track them to their nest.
This eye seeks to offer me
give me 1 second, I'll be right
15% discounts on insurance.
This eye has allowed me to play as the dead, to fight the living.
Oh my god.
Oswell, is the woman on the sitting on the ground, or is she standing? Like, what is she doing?
She's sitting on sort of like an elevated curb, just staring.
All right, I'm gonna look to her, and I'm going to hand the piece of paper off to. I almost called you Fenris, Bosco. Jeez.
I mean, that would have worked.
Yeah. Malek. I'm gonna hand the piece of paper to Malek and just kind of not stare at you in an antagonizing way, but just kind of like read the note, kind of look forward for a bit, turn towards you, Malek, and then like kind of look at you like in a way to be like, this is serious, sort of like that stern sort of like look, and I'm gonna slowly hand you the note without breaking eye contact.
Malek will take the note. You will receive that stare back, but with the mask over their face, it's impossible to read what they're looking like, but they will read it.
While you're reading it, Os will lean down to the woman and go, "Are you able to walk?"
Yes. Yes, I must return to Castle Never and report this immediately.
Do you think it wise that we join you?
If I don't think I am strong enough on my own to avenge my brother. Someone needs to report this to Lord Neverember immediately. And we can't let the trail go cold. I beseech you, please avenge my brother. Find who did this.
Os will place a hand on her shoulder. We will do so.
Thank you. I am Kavori, by the way.
Kavori.
How do you spell that?
Kevori.
Can you type it out in chat?
It's like Kevin, but Ori at the end.
Kevin Ollie?
It's Glory Fernheart.
Fernheart.
Is she an elf or is she a?
She's a human. My brother, his name was Delvin. He was especially good at infiltrating. I don't know how he slipped up.
So sorry, Connor. You said his name was Delvin?
Delvin, yes.
Okay. Did you name these characters?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Someone really wanted the guy who could sneak into places to be delving.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
a pun.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good though.
But it is a very pun thing for you to do, so it could have gone either way.
Yes. I'm not upset about it. It's a good pun.
No, I'm deeply hurt. I feel betrayed.
Above board.
Mhm.
I was gonna say above board. We should maybe give Malek the eye. I don't want to be carrying two of these things. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
going to entail, especially because the unlucky rock is like whispering to me. It's freaky.
Speaking of the
because
unlucky
we know
rock,
it's divine.
Oh no.
Okay.
it hasn't stopped vibrating in your pocket. You feel every once in a while just a pulse from it.
Mm.
You okay, big guy?
I don't know.
Mm.
You hear in the back of your mind, Oz.
The worm?
The word. The word.
The word.
No, hungry for words.
The word.
The word.
The bird.
Say that.
The words.
Pardon?
Nothing. Nothing happens.
No. Malek will hand the note back to you, Oz. His demeanor hasn't changed, which means either one of two things. Either he has no emotional attachment to this and doesn't care at all, or two, from the moment he saw that eye, this has been as serious as it could be for him, and the note hasn't changed that for him. Hard to tell, but it's definitely one of those two things as he hands it back. And he will look down to the body next. Has the sheet been pulled off of them at all to examine it?
There's no sheet on it.
There's
at
no
all.
sheet. Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
just
somebody put a
found
sheet
him
over
in
the
the
body.
I put my cape over the lady, and then for Zan put his coat on top of that.
She's very warm right now.
She's
Yeah. So
very
the-
warm now.
So the eyes are still
Positivo.
open on this body?
Yes.
Malek is going to kneel down and attempt to use two fingers to close them, if they will close, if they're not rigor mortis in place.
As you go down to close both of them, the right eye snaps open again, and only the left remains closed.
Can I examine the right?
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a natural thing? Because it shouldn't have moved
No.
at all. Yeah, that's definitely
eyes
not,
don't normally
That's
do
not
that.
a soft 20.
Soft 20, yeah. Normally, this shouldn't be happening. You're not necessarily certain why it happened, but you know that this is definitely an abnormal occurrence. Perhaps something is influencing his body to react this way.
This gives me the creeps.
Who gave you a creep? What?
No, it's like a feeling. Like a disgusted feeling.
Let's see.
Aryl was detecting magic, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. He will turn back towards you.
Do you get anything from this eye?
Yeah, he's going to point at the eye that does not close.
Oh,
the
I see.
body.
I
Yeah.
see. Am I able to just like kind of move the window of my detect magic over his?
Yes,
His left eye.
As you keep up this sort of field you've got around you, you pass over Delvin's body, and just the very faintest hint of necromancy is present throughout his entire body.
Is the woman still with us, or has she like moved to leave?
She looks like she is composing herself. She's like washing her face. She's washing the tears out of her eyes. And it hands you both back your coats and looks like she's about to leave.
Aryl will intentionally wait until she leaves before continuing.
I must be off. Please. Find who did this. Make them pay. For both of us.
Keep your head looking around.
She sucks in her lower lip and nods.
Be safe.
You as well. Don't end up like him.
We will try our best.
She turns around and walks down the alley.
We move.
A moment. There is the sense of necromancy around this eye. And only this eye. Not that one. And she'll point to the one that is giving off the evil divination.
Sorry, there's necromancy in his entire body.
I lied.
Oh,
Ignore
God.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably how he
If
got
I wasn't clear enough about that.
blitzed.
Okay.
Which is probably how the life was drained out of him.
Above board, he got messed up.
Yeah.
Os will reclip his cape on. He'll hand Kaxian his coat, and he's gonna turn towards his commands. Goes,
Thank you, old boy.
We need to move.
Are we sure we could do this? I mean, look what they did to him.
Who else can?
We do not have a choice any longer.
I hate that you're right.
Malek is going to kneel down and pick up the body.
You kneel down and pick up the body. It feels lighter than it should.
This is probably the most, you could tell by the sagged shoulders, solemn that you've seen Malek since you've met him. And if no one stops him, he's going to start moving with this body out of the alley. And he's going to carry it.
We should lay him out and cover him.
Is there a mortician nearby?
This body needs to be burned immediately.
We do not know if that is what they want.
You
Unless they want to...
There's a bit of a crowd forming. Curious peasants and passers-by who heard the screaming, watching. You see someone in a dirty apron approach you all.
I can get the Neverwinter Watch. They'll figure out what to do with the body.
We would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll just cover it with a sheet for up now.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Now, everyone, there's no reason to panic. The Winter Shield Watch is at work. Just go about your business. And he's going to cast Enthrall.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh
nice.
my God.
Very nice.
Let's make some commoner wisdom
Or,
saving
sorry,
throws.
not Enthrall. Oh, yeah, it is Enthrall. Never mind, we're good.
Oh my God.
And he's just trying to, like, get them to calmly disperse as to not raise a panic.
Wow. What's your spell save DC?
14, I think?
It says
No, higher
14.
than that. Yeah.
If you tell me these motherfuckers are passing.
I mean, it's more like a flat roll for them, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure commoners just have flat wisdom. I go in a minute. Okay, look.
Maybe it's round.
Unless they're young, in which case they don't have a lot of wisdom at all.
No, I have round wisdom.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they just have 10s in all stats.
Strictly average.
Yes. They sort
go
of
ahead.
nod, sensing the gravity of the situation, and they all begin to disperse back into their homes, lock their doors, shutter their windows.
Given that the one person she had anticipated collecting this item has kind of pulled the body out of the alleyway and back into the open area, Aryl is going to, using a portion of her robes, collect the eye so that she can take it without touching it.
You put your hand underneath a portion of your robes, and you lean down and you sort of pick it up like you're scooping up dog poop.
It's like picking up, a somewhat unpleasant spell component. Like, she knows how to handle those kinds of things with care, so she's being careful with it.
It's really gross. It's like emaciated, and the pupil is sort of like a weird, sort of reddish, sort of maroon color, and it's really gross to look at, and it's really creepy when it turns in your palm and looks at you.
Ah!
It's an eye raisin.
No.
Ah,
Nope, I'm not okay
Shubiri
with it.
grapes.
No,
It's more like a
thanks.
prune at that size, but
You see it look at you. It turns in your grasp and looks in your direction.
Tara would actually be like, ah! Like noticing that.
she'll just kind of cover it. Seemingly unswayed.
You cover it, and you feel it offering resistance to you as you try to grip it.
It's trying to roll away.
It's trying to meatball itself out of the situation.
I mean, it does lead us to something, so it might be attempting to go back.
That
to
might
where
be
it's
the-
supposed
Yeah,
to be.
Case,
feeling the resistance. Does it seem to be pulling in a specific direction, or just that it doesn't want to be held?
It feels like it doesn't want to be held.
Okay. From still within the alleyway, she'll kind of call back out. If you wouldn't mind rejoining me.
We are right here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all of that was while you guys were dealing with the whole crowd thing.
Oh,
Okay.
fair enough.
As
Yeah,
you-
Kaxian would have been a little bit of a way, so he'll come back.
Yeah. As you all rejoin, she's there kind of struggling with the eye underneath her robe.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the eye.
It's everywhere. This object seems to be providing some resistance.
Are you referring to the severed eye?
Yes. It appears
You
it does
want-
not wish to be held.
Well,
Can you sedate its magic somehow?
I don't think so. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, no.
What happened to your voice?
It's the true voice.
Tara would say, like, why don't we just destroy it? Like, why don't, just... And she kind of makes, like, stomping motions on the ground. She's like, why don't...
Let us not be quite so hasty. We know this item might be used to find our subjects.
We need this as a guide, unfortunately.
If nothing else, it is evidence that the greater Lord Neverember may wish to see for himself.
And the longer we take, the trail will become colder.
Oh dear Oz, no trail ever goes totally cold, but there is some wisdom in your words.
Only during winter.
She kind of cocks her head as she looks at you.
Trail, snow, becomes cold. Never mind.
Yes, I understand.
Hmm.
Well, perhaps any of you might have better luck figuring out how to get this to work.
Unlucky rock.
Say the word.
To you or to the eye? You see Oz close his eyes and his brow kind of wrinkles a bit. He opens them up. The unlucky rock states that we must say words to the eye.
The rock speaks to you.
It does. Unfortunately.
That just must be present.
You will get a long stare from Malek, that's for sure.
As you admit that, you feel almost a satisfied thrum of energy from the stone.
Don't like that.
As you admit, you hear voices.
And what has it told you?
It just keeps going, the words. And then I asked what words for it or the eye, and it responded, the eye.
Do you know what words?
Unlucky rock. I look towards Malek, like, if something, kind of that look of, like, if something goes wrong, stab me. What are the words?
Malek is going to grab his long sword.
As you beseech the stone,
Oh no.
it makes itself known to you.
Oh no.
I'm ready to attack.
As you are able to immediately identify it now, as a connection has been established.
Oh, oh no!
You hold the stone of secrets.
Stone of secrets?
Wherever there is a secret, it seems to activate and pulse.
Interesting. Monty, you're 2 for 2 on holding rocks.
Yeah, really.
Or more accurately, the word. You learned it recently.
Going through my notes, I do not.
With you.
It is with you.
It is with you.
Gross.
It is with me.
I make a intelligence check.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm also looking through my notes. I don't see anything, so. Great!
Yeah, I didn't write anything.
3.
down there.
Is it
Mm.
is it from the note on the dead guy?
The note was just telling us that it was a guide to where they are.
Or does it want us to say the name?
I thought it was just the name,
Us.
but it said words plural,
Wow,
didn't
it's crazy that this is happening in real time.
What?
Os will like bring up a hand and like tap his forehead with his thumb, and will go. Oh, I'm gonna regret saying this. I'm gonna say it. Whatever.
Oh no, no.
Vecna.
As the stone, the engraving in the center begins to ignite with this dark maroon energy, the eye, Aryl, stops wiggling all about and immediately begins to throw itself in a single direction.
Kind of keeping it within her robes, almost like reins on a horse. She'll allow it to start leading her in that direction. Everyone stay close.
It flops out onto the ground with a sort of sticky splat and begins to roll down the alley.
Yeah.
Gross. Get cat hair all over it.
Tara would just rub her temples and just be like, in 2 days I've seen more death than in my entire life. Ugh.
Eventually,
And just follow it. Yeah.
as you follow this eyeball, it's sort of almost like a flashlight. This faint maroon glow illuminates the pathway. It rolls itself down the alleys until you are sort of in a desecrated section of Neverwinter itself. And eventually the withered eyeball aims its empty gaze down an alley strewn with rubble. Rats scurry between chunks of old stone and dusty crates. At the back of an alley is a set of moldering wood boards propped up just enough to block a dark tunnel leading below the surface. And as it does this, the light in the eye dies.
I believe we have found our destination.
It's just a pile of rubble.
Is there some kind of entrance to another area underneath
Yeah,
some of
there's
this
The
rubble?
one I
He
just
did-
described, yeah.
Yeah, guys, he literally described
Yeah,
his
he-
boards
Oh.
covering an entrance.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
is there
I
a
didn't
place
hear that.
we
I'm
could
sorry.
potentially go into. Like, is there a place that we could like open?
It's boarded
Con-
up, but yes.
Connor, is there
Okay,
anything
so
weird
like a
about the
door.
box?
I don't know. Why don't you touch it and find out?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess. Is there any? You know what? I will perceive for traps.
Okay. Make a perception check.
14.
You, deducing what you would think would be a good place for a trap, you look all around. You making sure not to touch anything. You look at the boards. You look at the rubble. Doesn't seem like there's anything underneath or hiding in the shadows of any of these things. You are relatively certain that there are no traps.
Oh, now you roll for traps.
In other words, you don't see anything.
There it is.
There we
There it
go.
is.
Yeah, but I also know how this goes. If Thero's rolling for traps, I'm going to back 60 feet away.
Seriously.
Well, the funny thing is, I
is
didn't
this
roll
a
that time.
Ravenloft thing or is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
It sure is.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, Tara would just say,
Undead
like,
alchemist fire flasks.
Mm-hmm.
Tara would just say, I don't see anything. Just be careful, guys.
Os will stride past and grab the boards that are covering up the entrance and just like lift them and then put them aside.
Rip.
Has it been longer than 10 minutes?
At this point, your detect magic would just start to run out.
Okay. Do I have enough time left to like re-examine the eye now that it's stopped glowing and moving?
Yes, as you do, any sense of divination or necromancy from the eye is completely gone.
Okay.
Oh.
While Oz is clearing the pathway, she'll kind of glide over towards Malek. Lord Corvus,
Slow head turn.
I thought you might be interested in knowing that this eye seems to have lost all sense of magic. Seems finding this location has stopped whatever was present on it.
That was my working theory once I heard it was divination magic.
Any thoughts as to our caster?
The individual that we saw before didn't have any spell scrolls or wands or anything on him, or an arcane focus of any kind that would make it seem like he was the one that created this eye.
Who are you referring to?
The
Delvin.
dead person from Delvin, yeah.
He just appeared to be wearing robes. You didn't, other than the eye and the note, you didn't see anything else on him.
The only hypothesis that I could possibly have is that this was stolen from whatever this place is, used by their agents to return to it. Perhaps it moves from place to place.
Do you see any reason to let it linger?
It seems it only lingers long enough to bring you to this point.
Then we shall rid ourselves of it. If you would like the honors.
He will take the... It's wrapped in a sheet, yeah?
No,
it is not wrapped in a sheet.
It was in her robes, but she released it so that we could find our way here. So it has just been...
It's just
So he'll take it out of the sheet.
rolling.
Yeah, it's limp biscuiting down the hallway.
No, y'all
Nice.
be loving this. I, right here.
I right there.
I was gonna say
Vecna.
Vecna is right here.
when Aryl
People in the
was
house,
like
put your hand in the air.
My God.
when Aryl said, "Oh, do you want to do the honors?" I just imagine Malek picking it up and eating it, just like.
Sugary break.
I have a... Yeah.
Oh.
That's
No,
what's
he will...
under the mask.
He will motion for you to put it on the ground for him.
It's on the ground. It has not left
he
the
will
ground.
He will immediately step on it.
Guys, wake up! Come on.
A wet splat can be felt underneath your boot as the eye has been reduced to a fleshy stain on the ground.
He'll wipe his foot off against the floor.
The floor wipes back.
Nice. I hand you back the sheet.
There's no sheet! Bosco! Fuck
Do,
off!
do we want to do this loud or quietly?
I slowly turn as concrete, like a concrete sound, like towards you.
Considering that Master Oz has already torn open the boards towards the entrance, I would imagine that expediency defeats stealth in this juncture.
How above Connor? How dark is it in this tunnel?
Like on a
Make
scale
a
of
make a
1 to
perception
dark
check.
vision.
All right.
On a scale of 1 to dark vision, how dark is it?
Wow, 22. Jeez, Oz.
The only light that is visible in the room directly past these boards is filtering in from the moonlight above you. However, further in, you do see a bit of a warmer glow, perhaps torchlight.
I turn towards Malek. Do you wish to take the lead, or would you like me to?
If being offered the opportunity, Malek will immediately walk to go first.
My lord, you don't... Right.
I will maintain the rear.
He will turn back to Kaxian as he's giving his protests.
You can see Kaxian doesn't want to go in there, but considering you're going in there, he will kind of swallow his nervousness. My lord, your courage is inspiration to us all. And he will give you bardic inspiration.
Hooray. He will respond to you.
I will ensure that these fools never again see the light of day, for the last thing they will ever see is the white wing of the White Raven before it engulfs them.
And he will march forward with a purpose.
Kaxian will look towards us like, and kind of just shrug his shoulders like, okay, and follow behind Mount.
Aryl will follow behind Kaxian as she kind of whispers gently, "Find your courage, Lord of Glass."
He reaches for a bottle of wine.
I found it!
It was there the whole time.
Dude is
All
proficient
right.
in wine tools.
And you push away.
It's called brewer's supplies.
You push away the boards, and you make your way down this narrow tunnel one by one. As if this works properly, I will take us to our map.
Wrong game. Wrong game, guys.
Listen, if we can do 21 in this game, we can do map.
No, 21 ascends all borders of games.
It does.
And
It
I'm
even
bringing-
is
and I'm
linked
bringing
to my
Matt to
IRL
it.
games and my
So,
players become crazy.
so long as Connor has graced the table, I will allow it at my tables.
Excellent.
When Connor hangs up
Excellent.
the die, only then shall the number 21 be retired.
Yeah.
Did you roll a 21? Couldn't have been. It had to have been a 20 or a 22. That number no longer exists.
It's just removed.
All right.
all
Which of
Arabic
you have
numbers.
dark vision, by the way?
I do.
I not only have dark vision, but I have blind fighting, so I can see 10 feet in front of me no matter what.
That's not vision. It's just you sense it.
Yes.
Kaxian's green eyes slightly glow, as he also has dark vision, 60 feet.
60 feet of dark vision.
I do not, but can I light a torch? I do have torches.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Aryl also.
Ah, my
has
fucking
60
eyes!
feet. Yeah, right. You're supposed to tell us before you do that.
Blind fight to 10 feet.
Flavor-wise, Tara just spits some embers on an unlit torch, and it lights up.
Our order might be slightly out of order.
No, that's fine.
I'm the
This
caboose.
works for me.
Yeah, let's roll.
Let me just go ahead and... Os
Show
also
me
cannot see in the dark,
everything.
correct?
Nope.
Makes sense for him to be in the back.
I'm glad I went
Meanwhile,
first.
Yeah!
meanwhile, Aryl has
There we go.
literal stars in her eyes, providing Sam Fisher night vision.
As Kaxian will be the chat
Sam
eyes
Fisher
for
night
our
vision.
purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let me go ahead and take us back over. As you make your way down this narrow corridor, the hall is about 10 feet high. Sort of roughly hewn stone bricks line your way forward as... Yes, you are led further in. And I believe you should be able to control your characters now.
I can't
we
see.
Cannot.
It's
Yeah.
completely black, yeah.
Oh,
for
well,
me, I
those
can
of us
see- I
with
can see.
vision can
I
see.
neglected to give you vision. Hang on.
Give us vision.
I see.
But how? How do you see?
There we go.
If anyone gets that
My
reference,
little eyes.
you're my hero.
Also, this map is much bigger than I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's a big boy.
Northeast, if you do not see us.
Yeah. I still can't see.
You still can't
That's
see.
a problem because you're in.
I
front.
cannot see.
Do you have night vision?
I have dark vision and I have blind sight to 10 feet.
Blind sight doesn't help you see.
Sure does.
No.
All right. I believe you all should have vision now.
Now I do. Yep.
All right.
I will continue moving in.
Okay.
Mark,
go for
I
it.
have blind smell.
Okay, that does actually help you.
As I turn this corner, do I see anything?
Yes, you do. You see soft lapping of water that echoes in this wide chamber. Wood and stone debris from a collapsed building litters this area. Brackish water floods nearly half of this chamber, getting deeper toward a dark tunnel to the west.
This liquid in front of us, does this just seem like water?
Make a perception check.
Cool. 7.
It seems normal to you, other than maybe
Cool.
looking a bit stale and stagnant.
Well, then I have no reason not to do this. Great.
Are you sure you want to just go into the water?
Malek.
Already in there. Yep. I tried to look.
How deep is the water? Like, can I see how deep it is for Malek?
Does it say how deep the water is? I don't fucking know.
How deep
It's-
is your water?
The water filling this tunnel, as you see Malek sort of descending into it, it looks to be about 3 feet deep. It is
Okay.
deep enough.
Okay.
It is deep enough that it is considered difficult terrain for you all.
Got it.
And as you do, Malek, you wade through the water and you feel sloshing that continues to grow in power and force around you as you begin to be sort of rocked back and forth by the power of these waves. You hear from beneath the water's surface as springing forth from this murky, brackish water
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
is a water weird.
Oh, nice.
And
Water weird.
as this creature springs up from the depths, surprising you all,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Thanks,
Oh, dear.
perception check.
I have the perfect
Oh.
battle music for this.
Yep, that's
Damn.
appropriate. 6.
Damn!
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 7 initiative. Not great.
I'm going to
Tunnel
select my
vision.
token and then roll initiative.
Can I put a...
Wow.
Not bad. Also, I really wish this was the music we were fighting to. I'm probably going to play it on my end, but...
Mm,
That's a
Yeah.
17 for
Fair.
Kaxian.
17 for Aryl as well, but Kaxian would go first.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I insist.
Beauty before shit.
Age before beauty. Oh no, it's shit.
Yeah, no shit.
And there's...
age before beauty doesn't work with elves.
The water weird.
Weird.
Spelled
For
W-Y-R-D.
if anyone wants to know what music I was referring to, it's Squall Goes to the Water Isle, full song 2020.
It is incredible,
All right.
but not edible.
17, 14, 7, 6. All right, the
Oof.
team's order.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise round goes off in the water weird's favor as it is going to try and wrap its watery tendrils around you, Malek.
Yep, that's fair.
Zan,
Does 18 hit you?
Mark.
It sure does.
I forgot I'm a wizard and I didn't cast mage armor yet.
Alrighty.
Oh,
You're fine.
It's all right. You're getting used to it again. It's been a minute.
How do wizard again?
How do wizard?
Sacrifice your essence for.
Oh, right. I remember now.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and are
Oh!
grappled.
Oh!
That's no bueno.
Additionally, you are pulled 5 feet towards the water weird
Okay.
as it begins to try and drag you under.
Gotcha.
Don't
This
like
is
that.
bad. Yeah.
My lord.
No, this is fine. Better me than you.
True, but
And now that the surprise round is over, it is the water weird's
cool.
turn.
Oh, cool.
It is going to attempt to drown you. I need you to make a
All right.
Constitution saving throw.
All right. 19.
Nice.
You maintain holding your breath, and occasionally you let out a few bubbles, but you have not started the drowning process yet.
Cool.
However, you are considered...
Am I restrained?
You are grappled. You are not restrained.
Okay, cool.
That will bring us to Kaxian's turn.
okay. Kaxian, seeing his charge being suddenly in distress, is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it difficult terrain to move through the water or no?
It is difficult
It
terrain,
is.
yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Can he see? Looks like he can't see the water weird from here.
He can see the water weird. If you can see it, Kaxian can see it.
Got it. Okay. You haven't used the inspiration yet, right?
Correct.
Kaxian will just try to, unfortunately, just dash towards his companion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And that'll be Kaxian's go.
Okay. Kaxian, you rush to your charge, wading through this stagnant, brackish water.
Sword
Aryl,
and shield in hand.
Brave Sir Glass bravely runs in.
Bravely ran away. How far can I see from my current position? Like, can I see where Kaxian is, or is it just basically straightforward?
If you can see, if you, Mark, can see Kaxian, then Aryl can see Kaxian.
Okay. Because Mark can see over here. I don't know if that tracked. So
I did light a torch. I should have.
Did?
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, you should be glowing right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there should be 20 feet of visibility around me.
I have dark
and then
vision,
another,
so that's
and then another
irrelevant.
20 feet of dim light.
I have dark vision, so that's irrelevant. It's more just a matter of there's a wall on the map, so I'm trying to make sure that, like, how much of what's on the map is affecting what I can see.
Yeah.
That said,
there we go. That's what my torch is doing. There we go.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I said like I light a torch because I knew it'd be supportive for the party.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Tara,
I made the joke of being flashbang.
You'll see Aryl next to you, and you'll hear the faintest chime of a bell. It doesn't fully sound like it's anywhere near you. It's almost like the wind carries the sound to your ears. And as you turn to look towards her, she is suddenly gone. And all that remains is a brief flicker of glitter as I'm going to bonus action Starlight Step here.
Whoa.
And Kaxian, as Aryl appears next to you in the water, you'll see her raise her hands in front of her in the shape of a triangle, and I'm going to cast Flame... What is it? Scorching Ray on this creature.
All right. Your Starlight Step, that's an Astral Elf ability, correct?
It is.
Okay.
Not a spell. Interesting.
Yep.
It's also a bonus action.
Very cool.
Scorching Ray. Go ahead.
Here it comes. That's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
All right. All three have their own attack roll, so I will have to roll this twice more. But the first one is going to do 4 fire damage. The second is a 24 to hit.
Nice.
Absolutely hits.
For 6 fire damage.
There we go.
And the third is a 20 to hit.
Hits again.
For 5 fire damage. For a combined total of 15 fire damage.
All right.
Before any potential reduction.
15 fire damage. As steam rises up where the fire hits the water weird, it lets out a pained hiss and turns to you. It does not seem to have taken as much damage as you hoped. It is resistant. And we do round up in this household, so...
It's resistant?
It is
to
resistant
fire.
to fire damage.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
got
makes
it.
sense.
That's not radiant. Yeah.
But as she now has its attention, Aryl simply smiles in its direction and says, "Good evening." And for my move action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, it's difficult terrain.
I know. That's why I
That's
doubled.
why
Oh yeah,
can't-
you used Misty Step.
He
My bad.
teleported.
Sorry.
He misty stepped. Well,
And that's
I heard Starlight Step. What?
Monty, you
That
ruined that
is
word
her.
for me.
What?
Teleported.
Shit, teleported.
Every time someone says it, I just hear your voice. Teleported!
Connor, I have a very silly question above board.
Yes.
Did you... Connor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was you. You sound like Thero for a second. Did you buy the module off Roll20?
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
We should talk after stream.
Okay.
It's my turn now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Thank God you have a torch, because that's what I was gonna do on my turn.
Yeah.
but that saves you the
And
action economy.
20, 30. I'm gonna get to there. I'm going to action dash.
I'm sorry. This specifically is not part of Eve of Ruin. I will say.
What?
Oh, so this is homebrewed.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
So this
We
is
talk
different.
after
Got
stream.
it.
Don't
We'll
worry
talk
about
after
it.
stream.
No worries. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swoosh on in here. Hello.
Hey, how dare you? I'm busy.
And with my bonus action, I, not knowing words very well, Us will yell out, "Pick on someone who is also wet!" And I will bonus action compel
excellent.
duel.
Let's
go! That's amazing.
Compel duel. Spell save DC is 12. Wisdom save?
I believe so, yes. Hold on.
This thing has bad wisdom.
Well, you're not going to believe it.
Uh-huh.
Did it roll a 12 on die?
It rolled a 12 on die.
Of course
but
it did.
Fails.
Well, it meets the DC.
If it meets, it beats.
Yeah, it
Well,
means
no,
it
because if it has negative
Does
wisdom,
It has negative wisdom.
It does not.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Thank you for having
tried.
my back, Zan.
I got
No,
you.
that was actually a good try.
That will be turn.
Okay. Tara, Wind Fury, you are up.
Yeah. I will move half my movement, so 20 feet, to my good friend Malek, who's getting his shit kicked in.
Yeah, that's correct.
No, hold on. Different. I'm being choked. I'm not having my shit kicked in.
Kinky. Connor, question. Could I try to, like, pull Malek out of the grapple by grappling
absolutely.
him? Okay.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a... Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletic... actually, no, you're not... You're not the one.
It would just... Wow. You're not the one. Damn.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Just trying to, like, kind of, like, whip with my tail and kind of grab him. Just like... Habushki. 11?
11. Unfortunately...
Damn it!
The more you pull, the more he sort of begins to be sucked under.
Oh, fuck. Shit. That's not good. For my bonus action, I don't think I can... Ooh. Do I spend a key point now, is the thing.
If not now, when?
With martial arts, I can, like, do a bonus action attack, but do I have to attack, like...
There's actually an option for monks.
There's
actually,
key field attack,
yeah.
but that's not... I need to spend a key point, is the thing.
Yeah, you would have needed done Step of the Wind or Patron
There.
Defense. You know what? I'll give it to you this time.
Okay, I'm bonus action punch the weird.
Yeah, martial arts.
21.
It hits.
21. For just a 8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning.
Oh my god, that's max bludgeoning. Holy shit.
Nice.
As, like, I imagine Tar's, like, got him by the shoulders and, like, the tail just comes around for the whip against the waterware and it's just a big watery smack.
Also,
I got you, Max fella!
I'm going to trademark Max Bludgeoning. It's a great name.
A splash of water comes out as the tail hits the cheek of this creature.
Uh-oh.
That your turn?
Yes.
All right. Malek, you are up. You are in the process of being drowned.
Got it.
I tried to save you!
God, I don't know a way to ask this without it just being a straight-up meta question.
You can ask.
Also, I lied. You are
for...
restrained.
Oh,
I am restrained. Okay, cool. I figured. Well, it's a grapple. It makes sense. Does this thing look like it has any arms or extremities to grab anybody else while I'm grappled?
It's got these sort of, like, watery appendages that don't appear as part of its form naturally. It appears that it can sort of make them.
Okay. If I'm holding my breath and it attempts to drown me, will the Constitution as minutes you can hold your breath apply, or is this different, where it's just going to forcefully kill me if it puts me under?
It is actively trying to squeeze air out of your lungs.
Okay. So I feel like I wouldn't have as much time as I normally would.
Right.
Okay. Oh, God.
There is a DC to start drowning, and you beat it the first time.
Okay. But it's a process that you start. I don't drown on the first one. That's what I'm... Okay. Then... Okay. Then knowing this thing probably has me, which means it won't go after anybody else, I am going to choose to attack it instead of get out.
Okay.
I'm going to Michael Bryant this motherfucker. So I'm going to swing at it. Here we go.
Swing low.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
That makes
well,
sense,
not
but
like
damn
that.
it. 8.
Unfortunately, you are... First of all, fighting while you are
Yup.
trying not to drown is a bit of an awkward prospect, and being in the water in and of itself is already hard enough, so you try to swing your sword and unfortunately find no purchase.
All right. Well, instead, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
What is your hunter's
And that'll be
mark
my
look
turn.
like?
It will look like a small white raven almost comes out of nowhere and lands on top of this thing, and it seems to be moving with the creature and staying on top of it, almost acting as like a guiding symbol.
I don't care who
Right
Hunter
on.
is. They can't own Mark.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm my
Mark
own
bludgeoning.
man.
But that'll be turn because I can't move.
All right.
Unless an escape is a movement action, in which case I'll try to escape.
Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for me.
All right. 12.
Do you want to use the inspiration?
I do have Bardic Inspiration. I would like to use it.
Okay, go for it.
It's a D8, correct?
To this level, I believe so. Oh, no, it's a D6 though.
It's still a D6? Okay.
We're level 3.
Still a baby bug.
That's 1. 13.
13 was the DC.
Oh,
there you go.
let's go.
There you
Nice,
go.
Clutch.
nice, nice.
Bards.
As
Bards,
you
bards.
hold onto the air in your lungs, it is going to roll over to the water weird, who sees you, Oss, and is going to strike out at you with another pair of tendrils.
All right.
Huh?
Come at me, bro. I am also wet.
Does a 23 hit you?
It does. I will Stone's Endurance with my reaction on this.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh,
19?
good reduction.
9.
9. I reduce it to 1.
Yeah, you do.
Huge.
As you
Nice.
tank this blow from this watery creature. You are, however, considered grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And it
So it can
tries
grapple
to
more than one
and it
person.
tries to drag you under.
Oh, it can do it to multiple people.
Yeah, I didn't. I was.
Oh,
I
no.
thought maybe it was only going to get me, but that's not good.
Well,
However, you won't have to worry about that until your turn rolls around.
Gotcha. Okay.
Fuck.
Bringing us to Kaxian. It is your turn once again.
Well, that ruined what I wanted to do.
seeing-
Shit.
Seeing 2 of his companions move, can Kaxian move to here or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Kaxian's
Sort
gonna
of scoot
move to
around.
there, and excuse me, pardon me. And he's gonna try and swing at the creature
Go for it.
with the long sword. 12 to hit.
12, unfortunately, just moves out of the way in time to avoid your blow.
God dang.
That's fair.
That's just the
All right.
dice right now. That's fine.
Let's see. Do we want to do this? No, I think we want to hold on to. Doing math in my head. Yeah, go ahead and go on. That's Kaxian's turn. He kind of swings, trying to get the tendrils out, and then moves out of the way.
Alrighty. As you try to reposition to benefit the rest of your party, it's back to Aryl.
This is getting very complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello. Hi, I am here.
hey, how's it going?
Hello.
And wet.
And wet.
Very moist.
Aryl will point forward at the creature with 2 fingers extended from her right hand and 2 fingers extended from her left hand, touching at the inside of her elbow, kind of making a Big Dipper shape with her arms. And she is going to cast Sacred Flame on this creature.
Sacred Flame.
It needs to make a Dexterity saving throw, DC 15, or it will take 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay. With a 12, it fails.
Oh,
Nice.
All right, that is 6 points of radiant damage.
And
Immune to
as
that, bitch.
opposed to the fire, this damage seems to take hold more definitively as it is racked with pain from this burst of starlight in its body.
Does it seem like it takes normal radiant damage, or it's susceptible to radiant damage?
It seems like it did not resist this.
Okay. For my action, even though he is thrashing about underwater and attempting to not die, I am going to utilize the ability of my feet telepathic to send a message into Malek's brain. As you'll hear the voice of Aryl inside your head. This creature may be weak to radiant damage. I believe you should attempt to do what you do best.
Do you know what I do best?
That is just what you hear in your head.
We all fought together.
And it does not let you respond, unfortunately. But that will be my turn.
Well,
All right. Os.
All right, as I'm in the water, I'm restrained. There is one thing I know. Oh.
Go.
Oh, okay. I have this funny ability here called Little Giant.
oh,
Hey.
And I'm going to attempt to shove Malek out of this creature.
oh.
All right. Athletics check.
All right. Do I have advantage?
You have
of Little
advantage
Giant?
because you're a one size category larger than him.
Oh,
All right. Athletics. 15.
You reach down, you hook Malek by the cowl, and yank him up and out of the water. Where do you slide him? Do you slide him backwards, or do you slide him behind yourself?
I just put him wherever because I'm kind of in a flurry of water right now because I'm assuming I'm
Okay.
in the creature at this time or no.
The creature has like a watery tendril wrapped around your chest
All
and
right.
is trying to drag you by your torso, basically, under the water. However, you have ripped Malek out of the creature's grip. You are no longer grappled and restrained, Malek.
nice. I do
Uh,
enjoy the sound of that.
But you are wet.
You are very
I'm very
wet.
Unfortunately, that is true of all of us. We are all of us wet.
That will be my action. That will be turn.
Okay.
But I have to do something on my turn, right? To roll
That's
con,
right. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
oh
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
no! Sick.
Oh,
Oh, why
no.
would you? No!
Okay.
You could have gotten out.
That's not his style, man. You know him.
I know, and you're gonna die for it.
Nah.
Nah, Os wins.
Yeah. The water
Nah,
is
I'd
afraid of
win.
Oz.
The water's afraid of us.
All right. Os, as you begin to take water into your lungs, first of all, it just tastes awful. It is just the grossest, stagnant cave water you've ever imbibed. And you are now considered drowning. What is
Oh,
your
great.
What is your Constitution modifier?
4.
4. All right. You have 4 rounds.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Tara, you're up.
I'm gonna try to flavor this. Tara's fucking furious, like, let him go! And like we'll kind of like push into Malek a bit and try to do a punch, but this punch will be special because I'm gonna
Can
do
we occupy the same space?
momentarily. Like I can't end my
Okay.
Yeah,
turn
you
there.
can't end your turn on top of each
Gotcha.
other.
So I'm gonna do Draconic Strike.
Okay.
The first strike is gonna be fire. Let's see if that actually works. Because
Yeah,
that's what
there,
Tara
that
would
first
do.
strike. Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, so 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage.
Yeah.
Again,
And I assume Tara would notice it doesn't have much of an impact, yeah?
that is correct. It seems to hurt this creature, but not as much as you were hoping.
Tara gets...
Inside the wire, you hear...
Tara gets so fucking angry that the flames kind of coalescing on her scales and around her begin to get superheated. And I think I can change the damage type in between attacks. I'm gonna go for lightning for the bonus action attack.
Right on.
As the embers of fire get superheated to bolts of lightning. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
For 5 lightning damage.
This time, the lightning crackles throughout its body.
Let him go!
As it begins to lose its shape.
Cool.
It solidifies itself back, but it definitely feels like it's been hurt by that.
Oh god. And I think I'm gonna have to back up, which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
It will, unfortunately.
Yep. That's okay.
Going to make an attack. And
This might get you grappled.
That's a 18 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Fucking damn.
Damn. You take 5 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage. You are also considered grappled and restrained.
Shit!
Oh my god.
And unfortunately, as due to the nature of this attack, it also pulls you a little bit closer to it.
Fucking hell. Okay, well. The things I do to risk saving my friends.
And now I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
12. Fuck me.
What's your
That's
Constitution
one-
modifier? 2?
Yeah, 2.
You have 2 rounds.
Oh.
All right, Malek, you're up.
Hit this thing.
Well.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
I don't have a choice because things are getting bad and I wanted to wait. You will watch as Malek, now finally free from this thing's grasp, will almost have like a white light coming from him. And almost ethereal, like white raven wings will spew from behind him as he points his long sword at this creature. And I'm going to activate my channel divinity Vow of Enmity.
All right.
Let's go.
Hit him. Hit
And
him.
so I will now swing at this thing with advantage. Connor, question for you.
Yes.
Do you allow people to Divine Smite on crits, or do you have to call it beforehand in your game?
You can Divine Smite whenever you want.
All right, cool. Then I don't need to declare it beforehand. Let's go ahead and roll some hit. 19 both ways.
It hits. Absolutely.
All right. And I will smite on this because fuck this guy in particular.
Please.
Yep. So the normal damage will be 5 slashing.
Okay.
The Hunter's Mark
Reduced to 3.
will be 1 damage. And the Divine
Okay.
Smite.
That's not resisted because it's magical.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 2d8 to this level.
It is. It's not rolling, so I'm going to do it manually. D8 2. 12 max damage.
Nice. Very
Nope,
good.
not almost max damage.
Ooh. Yeah. As you finally cleave into this creature and you channel the power of the Matron of Ravens through your blade, and a burst of this black yet somehow divine energy disrupts this creature's form, and it sort of slinks back. It actually loses its grip on both Tara and Os.
Let's go!
It barely manages to reform and looks at you, Malek.
He will, after that slice, he will hold the pose and then just slowly bring up the blade and point it at this thing, and that will be how he ends his turn.
That will bring it around to the Water Weird's turn. It's going to feebly make a last attempt at you. I don't think a 9 hits you, Malek.
It does not.
Then
Correct, it does
unfortunately,
not.
unfortunately for it, It tries to...
I was like, what?
It does not have enough of itself left to grip onto you. You feel it sort of like try to sink its moisture into your knees and pull you under, but it is simply too weak for that. That is its turn. Kaxian.
All right, seeing this opportunity, Kaxian is going to try to get behind it. Can he move to here?
Absolutely.
Kind of squeezing by again, best he can during the chaos of battle. He's going to try and swing. We get flanking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay!
I love the way you asked that.
19.
That
Nice.
hits.
All right, and then we are going to kind of whispering into the blade. We are going to expend a use of Bardic Inspiration to do additional damage via Psychic Blades.
Awesome. Awesome. Go for it.
5 plus... Oh, nothing, I
Hashtag
guess.
psychic
Hashtag
blade.
Psychic Blades.
Hashtag Psychic Blades.
Are you enjoying Vecna, the Eye of Ruin? Be sure to use our hashtag psychic blades to show your support.
4 psychic damage, so 9 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Kaxian Glass.
Oh.
Finish it.
Tag team!
As he's kind of whispering into this sword, seeing the danger his friends are in, and including the person he's supposed to protect, all of you will see a strange kind of greenish magic emanate on the blade as he stabs into the creature's center mass, and it explodes in a strange green mist. But there's a slight whisper on the wind that echoes downward of unintelligible words that rest onto the water.
And as this creature, reduced now to droplets of mist, sink back into this puddle beneath you, a moment of silence is felt between each of you as combat has concluded. See? I can get combat done in under an hour.
Let's go. Never had a doubt.
Done, Lord of Glass.
Tara's just spitting out stagnant sewer water.
Malek will fling the water off of his blade and sheathe it.
Surely the glory goes to my lord Malek, who softened it up for me.
Is everyone okay?
A bit wet.
Aryl will offer a dainty hand to us to help him up.
I am okay, thank you. I would probably yank you into the water, and I will slowly rise up.
I
Kaxian,
just, for some reason, I just see him sitting up like the Undertaker, just.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Kaxian, Malek will offer you the forearm bro shake for a kill well done. Yeah.
Yes, good work, everyone.
And then he will gently pull you out of the way as he goes next.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I'm gonna politely allow you, Aryl, to go ahead of us, like after you.
Why, thank you. Well done, everyone.
Malek, are you okay to keep going?
He'll nod and he'll move to the door.
Okay.
Let us keep our wits about us. Anything could be on the other side of that door. Even another one of these creatures.
What the hell was that thing?
Water.
Tara just like has the most like, bruh.
I mean,
Shrugs, like, I mean, what else could it be?
Go ahead and make a what would this be?
Arcana check.
dexterity saving throw.
Sure, or Arcana.
I'll do Arcana.
For nature, what? Tara doesn't know shit.
14 Arcana, because the other die doesn't.
I'll give it a shot. I'll take a soft 10.
Okay. Aryl and Malek. Water weirds are sort of elementals that are bound to specific locations, like pools or fountains. You know that they are basically invisible whenever they are submerged entirely in their chosen body of water. You also know that they can't survive outside of their chosen body of water.
Do they have
Oh.
any restorative capabilities? I.e., if we were to sit around here for a while, could it reform and attack us again?
You have never heard of such a thing.
Okay.
Which means it's possible.
So you're
let's get the
saying
fuck
there's a
out of here.
chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? No, shut up.
You
So talk to me about this door.
Actually, with your Arcana roll, you have actually heard of people using spells to pacify water weirds.
Oh.
I'm getting more flashbacks.
It's the weirdest find familiar spell ever.
Specifically, the spell Purify Food and Drink will pacify a water weird.
Oh,
Will it really?
interesting.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just
And,
note that for my notes.
Can I say
You're gonna
something
note that
as
in your notes?
well?
Sure.
Create and destroy water can also instantly kill them too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
That makes
Which-
sense.
Draco did to me in one session. That was fun.
You know what else kills him? Pulls out a giant straw.
Kirby!
Leave the thirsting for me.
Bring me the royal vacuum cleaner.
Row.
Well,
Yeah.
excuse me. Pardon me.
So door?
Yeah, door.
Door
Yeah,
stuck.
you see just a stone door that is slightly ajar.
Is it a door or a jar?
Can I
Nice.
perception check to see if I hear any sounds coming through the open door?
You may.
16.
As you sort of lean into the crack in the door, you hear a...
I think the official Endorian Wookiee choir is practicing in there.
Nice.
What do you know? She's a base.
Do you hear anything, my lord?
Some kind of creature on the other side of this door.
And he's gonna open it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, before he opens it, can I cast Mage Armor, please?
Sure.
Thank
No,
you.
we could just leave them alone. No. Okay.
Starry pulse of energy descends over your being as Malek opens the door. The grinding of stone on stone as he pushes this out of the way. You enter into the room. You see glossy urns and cinerary boxes that line the walls of this vaulted rotunda. Drifting in the center of the room above a drain is a ghostly, transparent, humanoid figure. The figure is clad in plate armor, and where its head should be, there is instead a featureless, luminescent orb.
Oh.
We got orbs.
It's the Alan Rickman orb.
Oh my god, my dream!
It was just a dream. Oh no. It said too much.
My lord, is it clear to move ahead?
There is some kind of headless specter in front of us.
I'm gonna take a step in.
Well, if we're not welcome. This is a bad time. We could just...
Did
Well,
he just say a ghost?
Spectral.
Anyone, if the moment you say ghost, Tara, Oz stiffens immediately.
Are you okay, Oz?
Maybe we could look somewhere else.
I agree with Master Oz.
Well, Malek just walked in.
Find your courage, lad. Perhaps it just wants to chat.
I'm gonna look back.
Kaxian, perhaps you could Steel yourself with some music.
Very good. Where do we find music?
I was hoping you could play some.
He is going to move into the room. Does this thing seem to react to him?
As you walk into the room, it turns and faces you. It's hard to tell. Its expression is non-existent. It is a floating orb on a massive plate mail.
Can I insight the plate mail?
If it doesn't do anything, I'm going to move towards one of the other doors, and I'm going to see if it reacts with each step that I take.
With each step, Kaxian will play like a few strings from his harp, as though like each step is a note.
You begin to play your harp, and it sort of reacts in response.
Oh, a sound from life. Who are you? Who am I?
It's not like he's going to ignore it.
Is he addressing anyone in particular, or is it just, is the voice addressing anyone in particular, or is it just sort of to the room?
It is just sort of to the room. This feminine, sort of weak, wailing voice.
I am afraid we may not be able to answer your second question.
Who
You're in-
am I have lost who I am. It is hidden from me. It is a secret.
Do you know where you are?
No. I can recall nothing other than that I am not whole.
Wait a minute, does this armor look like the guard's armor?
The guard?
The brother that died?
He was in robes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
It
I
does
thought he was
not.
a guard. Oh, okay.
No, he was not.
Also,
Damn.
the voice is notably feminine as well.
Yeah, okay. I was like, if we just met the brother's ghost, that'd be wild. But well, do you know you're in like the ruins of like a part of Neverwinter?
I know that I cannot find peace.
Find what? Sorry.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay, I heard P, and that was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
So,
There's a rat made it.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Connor. That was smooth. What keeps you locked in this place?
I must know who I was, who I am. Who am I?
Maybe we'll find out later.
Allow us to pass by. We will do our best to find out.
The ghost says nothing and allows you to pass.
I would like to move to the door. Jesus.
I know,
Us-
right?
Oz is gonna step in, take one look, and go no, and just turn around and just go
What?
back.
What?
Oh, okay.
Wait, Oz, come on.
Mm-mm.
We can't get separated from the rest of them. Come on. I can hold your hand and you can close your eyes and follow along.
That'll give me advantage.
Okay, 18.
Hey.
That better succeed.
I will grab your hands, Tara, and I will
You can.
rinse my eyes shut.
All right, come along, big guy.
I can't move my character. I closed the door by accident on the map, and I can't see.
There you go.
There you go.
The door's
It's
open.
right now.
Mm-mm.
I thought that was in character. You were just like, nope. close the door.
No, door closed.
Nope.
It's that scene in Prisoner of Azkaban where housekeeping opens the door, just screams at her and slams shut, and she just goes, "All right," and walks away.
I'm gonna open
Okay.
this next door.
All right. You open the next door. As you do,
Proceed to get on the floor.
you enter into to see a stone gold-plated sarcophagus that rests in the center of this tomb. The sides of the sarcophagus bear a relief depicting two women gazing lovingly over a field and a city. And the lid has a faintly distinguishable family crest carved into it. Old weapons and decorated armor line the walls of this room. And as you prepare to investigate these catacombs, where supposedly a cult of Vecna worshippers lay hidden, this is where we're going to end our first session.
Oh,
We did it!
Let's
go.
Gotten through
We
it.
survived.
Hooray!
All
Good
right.
session, Connor. Good session.
Holy
Good stuff.
shit!
Just a
I
little
watched
over
it.
3 hours, but yeah.
How much
Yeah.
XP do we get?
We haven't got
Do we
out of the
level up?
dungeon yet.
Do we level up?
You do not.
Damn.
I'm very sorry.
Damn.
Can we have some happy music? Since
We're-
we didn't die it yet.
Oh, of course.
Yay!
I can't wait for the jazz. Oh,
There
this
we
works.
go.
This works. Woo! But hi, chat. What'd you think?
Yeah, well, this session one of Eve of Ruin. Hopefully, one of many.
Session 1 of 1,462.
I hope you all enjoyed this very first foray into long-term D&D DMing on my part.
Mm-hmm.
Players, I hope you had fun.
yeah.
Yes.
I did.
I want to wrestle more people.
Oh, there will be time. There will be time for that. Should you
All right.
survive?
Whoa!
I'll fight you.
But, yes. Do we want to do some brief outros? And then
Sure.
take this party somewhere
I
else?
suppose.
Should let Zan and Bosco go first because they got
Yeah.
a place to go.
Sure. Go ahead. Zan, why don't you tell the people where they can find you and what are you up to?
You can catch me in a few minutes over on twitch.tv/Xanalusgrim, where I'm going to be playing with one Edward Bosco, Level 1 Eevee, and Artsy Heartsy as we go through Halo Infinite on our continuing series of Halo Lasso. This will be our second session, so still pretty new to the game. My first also playthrough in general, so you'll get to see my live reactions and terror. Then Thursday, you can catch me over at twitch.tv/montyglu at around 7 p.m. PST, where we're going to continue our Dungeon of the Mad Mage run. I play Bertrand, the extremely sad fighter, but actually not as sad as he used to be because we just killed a fucking Elder Brain. We're not out of the woods yet, though.
Yeah.
So that piques your interest. That'll be there Saturday over at twitch.tv/unexpectables at around 6 p.m. PST. You could find me over on Gateway. If you don't know what Gateway is, get yourself educated. Get yourself cultured. It's really good. Connor does a great job there too. And that's me. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Monday, twitch.tv/Scrim again, 7 p.m. PST. Star Wars Souls will be back, assuming there's no more power outages
Yes,
on my
plug
end.
your own thing.
That's my go.
All right, and if you need to get out of here, you may.
No.
Okay.
Okay. No,
He's
I
like,
don't
I'm not
think
in
I
any
will.
rush to get into
All right.
this.
Well,
Well,
I'm
don't
setting
think I
up
will.
OBS right now.
Yeah.
Also, Jeremy Thompson, I'll allow that. Right. Someone redeemed Guide the Raid.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
We've got Mark Allen Jr. Where can they find you?
No, go with Bosco next.
Oh, Bosco.
No, it's
Where
fine.
can they find you?
I'm not going anywhere. You can find me at BoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where, as Zan said, Lasso, come check it out. We'll both be streaming. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow will be some D&D. Don't ask me what, don't ask me when, but maybe at 6 p.m. PST on twitch.tv/TheUnexpectables. You thought it was over, it ain't over. Thursday will probably be some Throwback Thursday. I swear to God, if I have to play Sneak King again, I might scream. Friday might be some wrestling. We will see how Thanksgiving goes. Saturday, I am off because Gateway. Sunday will be football. Leave me be. I need to cry. Monday will be Stalwart Souls. And then Tuesday, we're going to do all this again. That's me.
Alrighty. And again, if you need to go, you are welcome to.
We can last till the end. It'll be quick.
Okay. Mark Allen Jr. Where can they find you?
Yeah. You can find me on Blue Sky, Mark Allen Jr., and here on Twitch at AM Protect Gaming. You'll also find me on The Unexpectables on Wednesdays when Unexpectables are back. And I don't know, maybe some other thing, maybe, possibly. Who knows? It's all a mystery. Also, Friday, likely, maybe Thursday if I feel like doing anything on ye olde Thanksgiving. Some streams might happen. Gaming, probably something really chill, just because Thursday and Friday are going to be like my first days off in a very long time. So I'm going to try and relax and just have some fun with it. Sunday, 3-hour music challenge stream. I spin a genre wheel. Whatever it gives us, we have 3 hours to make a song in that genre. Last week, or rather on this past Sunday, I got a remix. And so we made a remix of Great, Good, Okay, Fine's Always, which was really fun. It's been on my remix wheel for like a year, so it was great to finally do a quick little remix on that. And we'll be doing it again this coming Sunday. So, hey, if you're a musician and are interested in participating, feel free to come on by. I want to make this sort of a community thing. So you can also make a song in the genre in 3 hours and share it, and we'll listen to it. And everybody can share and give some feedback if you're interested. Yeah, it'll be fun. And then I'm back here again next Tuesday for more of this. Hope you guys liked Aryl. I haven't played a character like this in a while, so it's fun.
Right. Up next, we got Monty Glue. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I'm up to so much. Like trouble. Tomorrow, you can catch me as a funny character in a potential D&D thing tomorrow.
Oh my God, you're a player tomorrow? What?
I'm a player, yeah.
Oh snap!
Monty, it is great finally being able to play alongside you.
I know, Zed. It's great. I love it. I'm excited to play. And then Thursday is Dungeon the Mad Mage. Yes, they killed an Elder Brain, but honey, you got a big storm coming.
At what cost?
Friday is Final Fantasy XIV. We're hopefully going to finish up the Alexander Raid series. And then Saturday, Sunday might do a pickup stream potentially of Kirby, and then Monday is also Kirby. Yeah.
Wait, did you beat the main scenario for Heavensward already?
Base, not the entire thing, but base.
I was about to say, god damn.
Yeah, I haven't beaten the entire expansion. I just got to like the base stuff and
Monty doesn't fuck around.
Stuff. Yeah.
We haven't fought Primal Tataroo yet.
Yeah, we have not.
Shh. You're not supposed to tell people that Tataroo betrayed the Scions.
Anyway, his name is literally Tattle. How did you not see that?
Check out my my shorts on YouTube. I'm proud of them.
Yeah. All right. And then up next we've got Theropod Art.
That's me. Y'all know where to find me. Blue Sky, Tumblr for Affinity, YouTube, twitch.tv, Theropod Art. It's all Theropod Art. Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. Maybe some naughty stuff with Terra. Other than that, commissions are open. I'll draw whatever the hell you want for the right amount of cash.
I actually need you after the stream is over. I have something I need from you.
Oh, goody. Oh, goody.
It's not that
body pillow. Let's go.
I'm that I'm that sad Wojak that's just Thero, more YouTube thumbnails. Okay, Mod.
I hate to say it, but yeah, that's what it is.
Fucking do it. But yeah. Besides being a graphic designer for Monty, that's it.
being an artist in a friend group, be like,
listen, Monty pays me in exposure coins. They're really worth it, you know.
On that vein, actually,
That's
quick
not
shout
true.
out
I
to
pay
Thero.
him, and I offer to pay him every time. I have to defend myself.
I'm just being a silly Billy.
I know, but people might take it seriously.
Oh my
so
God.
I'm defending
silly
myself.
Billy.
Quick shout out to Thero because Thero made all of our tokens.
Oh yeah,
art
Yeah,
images.
that is true.
So,
Yep.
except for Zan's, because Zan's token is.
Yeah, I don't know where my
special.
token went. So,
But
What?
there we
but
go.
the images that you guys saw on your screen for all our characters, Thero did all of those. So
I just listen. I like everybody to have character art. It's fun.
And you know what, Thero? We like you.
20% of the work was already done because I already drew my fucking character. So
Oh, shucks.
Oh man.
oh man,
But oh my god, Zen just sent me something.
Oh, great.
Please work. There you go.
Me something.
beautiful.
Watch out, Cass.
Nice.
I'm coming for the multiverse killer secret formula.
But I think that I'm all done. So I believe that leaves us with Connor, our secret keeper, dungeon master extraordinaire.
Yeah. I mean, you're here. If you're here, you probably know my schedule.
Where can people find you?
Later, in like maybe 15 minutes, we'll probably be playing some either Digimon or Red Dragon Inn. Don't know yet.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll get to that stream right after this. Gonna take a moment to grab some Dinrar and then eat that. I gotta buy the Dinrar license. Yeah, stream schedule looking pretty normal. Yeah. Still trying to find a time slot for Judgment, but that'll have to wait for a moment. As I was getting all this ready. And now that it's off, I have some time to work on it. But that's neither here nor there. I guess I'll just go down the list and read off some bits. Where the fuck did I leave off?
It was a 20 sub drop.
No, actually, I think it was a gifted sub to Citric King that we had during the break. There were like two of them, one to Monty, one to
sub
Citric.
to Citric King.
Yeah, I know.
Anyone call those out?
I called them out.
Oh.
And
Did you read anything in between that and the
Nope.
20-person drop? Okay, so we should go from the 20-person drop then, because there might have been stuff missed.
Whatever you find first.
Where
Also, by the way,
fuck?
Zan, my total count was 4. I don't know if you had a different
I didn't
number.
get interrupted once. I was shocked.
Wow.
See, I told you.
It's only me.
Oh, I did it to you on purpose.
Belixac, thank you for the 500 bits. More D&D, let's go. Zan Wind, thank you for the 8 months. We'll have to watch the VOD. Good luck, everyone. More Thrandor, thank you for the 100 bits. Of course, Bosco plays the mysterious one.
Teehee.
Stellar Coyote, thank you for the sub for 3 months. Jeremy Thompson, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Monty Glue.
Thank you.
More Thrandor, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Citric King.
Why do I imagine like small people riding on guinea pigs to this music?
Lost.
I don't know. Mark, are you okay?
I don't know. I might have had a stroke.
Lost a Caregar, thank you for the sub for 2 months. Jeremy Thompson, thank you for the 20 bits. Callum Draws, thank you for the 25 bits. Episode title, Eye on the Prize.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Thank you for the additional 20 bits. Throw a sponge at a water weird. Is it basically a Pokeball?
I think so.
Maybe. Callum, thank you for the additional 5 bits. I can't believe Bosco's going to run the Chuck Tingle RPG.
Oh my god.
Finally.
We've only been asking.
You don't know
for
what's happening
years.
tomorrow. Y'all better tune in.
Finally, we have from 20 bits, Spartan123 Rex It was a lovely first session. I know next to nothing, so I'm going to be scared with all of you. You should be. But for now, I believe where do we want to guide the raid? Spooky.
I mean, I have a
Snowflake.
suggestion if no hacking is gone.
Well, they made another suggestion, so Spooky Snowflake is the
gotcha.
person we're going to be raiding.
Cool.
Very spooky.
But for now,
Spoopy.
thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope this is the start of something long and epic.
I'm super excited.
I will
Certainly
see-
something magical.
I will
Something
see
new.
you all next time.
Bye bye.
But for now, goodbye everybody. What should our raid message be?
Eye on the prize.
Eye on the
Eye.
prize.
Eye on the prize.
Eye on the prize is our raid message.
Eye on the prize.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye. We